Good morning and welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom on this lovely day. We have, we've got some crown cranes here. Hi Carolyn Blasco, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we've got our first animal on the safari. We've got the crown cranes. Hi, Miss Disney fan. Welcome in, Keith. Good to see you. How are you? I got in line for the safari. Welcome in, Sandra. How are you, Sandra Love's son?
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum,
Tom W, good morning.
Please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you.
Hi, Vicky Allsmiles. How are you?
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling,
we're getting safari instructions for the line.
If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair,
hi, Kat. Welcome in.
This person leads your party through the
Mari, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom this morning. Hi, Colin Crockley. How are you?
Thank you for touring the Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we know why.
Teresa Holmes, good morning. How are you? Shannon Christmas Pirate, welcome in. Thanks for coming in, Shannon. I know you're working. I know. Thank you, though. Oh, Sandra, you didn't ride the safari when you were here. Was the line too long? I know, you got to do it when you're here. Good morning, Vicki Gillespie. How are you this morning? I brought my Gimbrella because it looks sunny today. It really does. It looks like it's going to be a sunny one.
I was better when...
I'm glad you can too. Good morning, Samantha. Samantha Lowe, she ran the marathon this past weekend. She did all 3 races, the 5K, the 10K, and the 10-miler. Finished all her races. I just did the 10K. It was a lot of fun. We got pictures. I put them on Instagram. It is a beautiful day, Vicki. You can kind of see up through the trees. The sun's poking out. I got on a little jacket because it was it's a little chilly this morning. And I drove in this morning. I left the house at 7:30. Thank you, Ann. How are you? Ann W. Love the good vibes and positive energy. Everybody should wake up with good vibes and positive energy. And dance a little bit before you go out the door in the morning. That always changes your mood if you're having a bad morning. Just put on the music, crank that volume up. I don't care what it is. Ron plays reggae in the morning. That kind of drives me bonkers. I'm not ready for reggae first thing in the morning, but that's what gets him to leave. That's what gets Ron moving. So whatever it is, put it on, dance a little bit. Oh, your neck was bothering you, Sandra. Hi, Joe Cool USA. Good morning. Good morning. Dancing's great, isn't it, Teresa? All the Commodores. The Commodores were so good on Sunday. I wanted to dance. I did get a little bit of dancing in place there. Hi, Wendy B. Linda. Good morning. I think I might have woke Wendy up early this morning. Kelsey and I were texting in a group text, and Wendy was in it, and it was kind of early. Kelsey's such an early riser. Hope you're having a good day, Wendy. We were talking about fat-free half and half versus full-fat half and half for your coffee. Wendy uses fat-free half and half. Ron and I use the regular half and half. We buy it by the half gallon. We go through it too, because we both use like double cream in our coffee. Okay, Kat. Thanks for coming in and saying hello.
Please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together.
So we might have, I don't know, maybe 25 minutes in the safari line. Let me count. Okay, it's 10:34. Let's say we got in line maybe at 10:30. Maybe we're 4 minutes in. So we'll see how long it takes. So see how accurate the sign is. Sometimes it goes a lot faster than the sign. Look at that fan. There's a fan up there. That's where I'm feeling that breeze right now on the fan, from the fan. But I have just a lightweight jacket. I can tie it around my waist if needed. I think it's going to stay in the 70s here. When I look up my weather, I never look at Orlando. I always look at Lake Buena Vista on my weather app because I think it gives a more accurate picture, particularly for the rain.
What's your stream? Are you streaming? Are you live?
I'm live, yeah. My channel's Jennifer Caruso. I have almost 20,000 subscribers.
Oh, really?
Okay. I'm getting there. I have like 19,872. So
yeah.
I think something like that I look.
Your name?
Hello. Hi, Eric B. Jones. Welcome in, Eric. Good to see you. You guys ready for a safari this morning? Hope we have a good one. If you missed Sunday's safari with Jeff, Diz Our Dream, they had, oh my gosh, we had such a great safari. We saw 25 animals, and the animals were so active. It was crazy. The dogs, they were running around in the water. There was like, I think a rhino running. We just had very active animals. We also saw the yellowback duiker and 10 goats. Hi, Jewelry Pics Photography. How are you? Good morning. Hey, Janice Morris. Welcome in. Hello, David T. I know I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, David. Get ready for a safari. Was just talking about what a great stream Jeff had on Sunday. We had a lot of fun. I don't have my counter with me, Robla. I do. It's in the car in my suitcase. I don't know what it is with me and that counter. Hi, Theo Samigo. Jeff and I forget our counter all the time. But that's okay. We can just relax. But we do have one. We did see the saddle. We did see the crown cranes as we came in, the crown cranes. So we started with one. Anybody who wants to count as we go along is welcome to count for me. Hope you're doing well, Theo Samigo. I haven't seen you in the parks for a while. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Hey, Wendy Corman, how are you? Wendy, I saw you asked, was it you that asked the question about what was pronking? That was funny. The Springboks pronk. They jump. They jump straight up in the air. Is Linda Slick's work phone in the glove box? No, Rob, it's not. I think I'm all clear of any kind of spy phones in my vehicles. Good morning, Karen Sanders. How are you? Good to see you. The line's moving. We're in the safari line. I thought, let's do this. This gets, I don't have any lightning lanes for today. Nick's not with me. Usually if Nick's with me, I will get a lightning lane. if he's going to use it the rest of the day. Hi, Rosemary G. How are you? Oh, you're behind me. Okay. Where's Rosemary? Oh, there you are. There's Rosemary. Do you want to be on camera and say hello to anybody?
Hey, hi.
There's
How are
Rosemary. Hey, Tiana Nicholson. How are you? Good to see you. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, Mark. I missed Dad Builds last night. I just was packing. I had a lot to do. I had some, oh my gosh, Ron came home. It was the whole thing. I had laundry going. I just did not get into Chris's stream last night. I always feel so bad. I know Wendy B. Linda was on there. There was a lot of bird talk I heard. I'm going to make sure I listen to the rest of it. I listened to some of it on the way up. Wendy's team pronking. I hear that Lala, right guys, beautiful Lala, is a wonderful pronker. So I have yet to see her pronk.
Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your
Hi, Seyful.
please keep your group together and keep up your party in front of you. If you're traveling with an individual using a stroller, wheelchair, or scooter, please have those individuals lead your party through the queue. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Thank you for joining with Kilimanjaro Safaris, because when it comes to safaris, we go wild.
This bamboo, so much bamboo over here. And I'll tell you what, it looks like they cleaned up a lot of the foliage that died during those cold spells, because like I don't see a lot of brown. I mean, there's some over in here, but I think it's just more typical type of thing that we normally see on the palm leaves and whatnot. But it looks pretty good. Things are coming back. They're getting green again. So, yeah, Ron is off to Pittsburgh today. My son Michael is already there, and he and our Joshua and our son-in-law Charles, they all went to the Penguins Flyers playoff game last night in Pittsburgh. And Charles is a Flyers fan. He's originally from New Jersey, so he's a Philly fan. And we lost. The Flyers won 3-0. I'm upset. I got a picture of the three boys, and I think that they were all smiling, so I'm sure it was taken before the game. Oh, there's the crown cranes right there. We'll look for the turtle as we go around. I don't see it right now, but
a privately guided 3-hour bushwalk through the Safi River Valley that gets you even closer to the animals in their natural habitat. Halfway through the trek, a safari lunch is served here in this boma. Space on the trek is limited, so be certain to book your adventure in advance.
it's so relaxing in this line for the safari. There's a fan there. They don't have that one on.
As the sun sets and the savanna goes dark, the Harambe Wildlife Reserve becomes a whole new world with many new things to see and even more new things to hear.
See the trucks going through.
A number of animals appear that you might not see during the day. Predators become more active. Prey animals gather in groups, knowing the herd will remain alert all night long for approaching.
Hey, Blumencheese. Good morning. Good to see you.
What to hear. So let your ears guide your eyes. Look for the stealthy hyenas.
Try to turn my volume down on my other phone just in case. There we go. All right, we've got the crown cranes in there, and hunting for the turtle, the tortoise. See if we see it. crane. That's a beautiful bird.
Agora aqui no passeio, qual que você acha que você vai ver?
You know, we get used to, those of us that can be here a lot, we get like accustomed to seeing the animals, and sometimes you just have to take that second look in it and realize, wow, you know. I particularly do that when I'm going through where all the birds are. Those birds are so beautiful. I used to be really like nervous about birds, actually a little afraid of birds flying around. I was like traumatized as a child watching that movie called The Birds, and it took me a while to get over that. And probably if it weren't for going on the safari for a couple of years, joining Dizzler Dream and going through all of the bird areas, I probably would still be afraid of birds. Here they are. Look at those beautiful birds. Good morning, Jean Marie. How are you? Great to see you. Oh, look, they have some food in there for them right on the tree. Hi, Spring Blossom Fairy. I'm doing well. How are you? Love the name Spring Blossom.
Wait time to a minimum. We ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line.
Was that an Alfred Hitchcock movie, Vicki? No wonder. No wonder I was scared out of my... I never watched that a second time. It was very scary. I don't even know. I was very young when I saw that.
Once again, please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Okay, let's look at our watch. Okay, we've been in line 15 minutes. 15 minutes, not bad. We're moving. We've got some lightning lanes coming in, and that's okay. You remember that movie, Vicki? Wasn't that terrible? Those birds attacking. They were evil. I don't even remember what kind of birds they were. I want to say maybe crows. I'm not watching it again, Shannon. You'll never get me to watch that movie.
Please locate the nearest trash bin and discard any unfinished food drinks. If someone in your front is traveling with a mobility device,
Well, hopefully we'll see the Okapi right off the bat. Sometimes the duiker will be right there. The warthog. I don't think we saw the warthog on the safari yesterday. We were missing a couple animals. I mean, on Sunday with the Dizzler Dream. We're only missing a couple animals. We even saw the mandrills.
Zone 1 is where you'll stand just before you board your vehicle. Zone 2 is immediately.
I don't think so, Teresa. It was a horror movie, according to me.
Each row of the zone.
I joined along, but if it was, I was too little to understand it, probably.
Stay together, please. Stay together.
All right, so we're up here pretty far. 10:47. Been in line for 17 minutes. Probably have another 5 or so to go. Not bad. So I think it's pretty much like under the time that they have out there on the board, which is good. Hope you're doing well, John. Thanks for coming in, guys. If you don't mind, you know, the routine, hit that thumbs up for me. Just tells YouTube I'm doing a good job and you're enjoying the stream. Tonight, I am going to be in Epcot at 5:15 for the 5:30 set. I don't know. I'll probably do all 3 sets if they're good. Viva Latina. They're supposed to be a really good, they're like a 7-piece band, I believe. No, I don't know that they're 7 pieces. That's the band that I'm going to be doing tomorrow night in Disney Springs. There's another band in Disney Springs that's really good. That's going to be Wednesday evening. But tonight in Epcot, this is like, I want to say, I'm going to think it's something like Latin Ambition. So probably, you know, a good beat, upbeat. Hey, Plymouth Rock, welcome in. Hi, Tracy Tinker, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we're on a safari. We're going on a safari. Good morning, Justin. How are you? Hi, Fly Girl. How are you? Thanks for coming in this morning. I'm going to ask for the last row. I'm going to see if I can get it. May I get the last row one? Okay. My morning's doing great. Looking forward to seeing some animals. We already saw the crown cranes. Did not see the tortoise out there. But hopefully the animals will be active. It's a beautiful day. By this time of day, they've let them all out. They're all out. The weather's good. And it's not too hot. There's a nice breeze. So hopefully we have a good many animals and that they're a little bit active like they were on Sunday. That would be great. Yeah, my husband Ron and the boys are headed back to Pittsburgh. Regina's headed to San Francisco today, and she sent me her weather there. It's really cold. It's going to be cold there. Ron and the boys are heading into Pittsburgh. I don't know. Let me look and see what their weather's going to be. I think it's pretty cold in Pittsburgh, too. There's like a cold spell going through. So right now, guys, you can see our weather here is 76 degrees. We're going to have a high of 80 today, low of 59. So that's really nice weather here for Orlando. And look at Pittsburgh. Oh my. Look at Pittsburgh for them. 49 degrees with a low of 30. Hey, Fly Girl. There are a couple different routes, but normally we get the same route every time. So, normally we get the same route, but there is an alternate that they use on occasion. I asked for the last row. Do you mind? Thank you. I'm just looking to see if we have any chance of rain today. It does not look like it. Looks like we have sunshine all day today until 7:55 when the sun sets. So that's a good day here in Orlando. Although I never mind it cloudy. Good morning, Jeff Condon. How are you, Jeff? We're having a great Tuesday. We're having a terrific Tuesday so far here in the Animal Kingdom. The sun's out, making a little bit of a glare. So we're probably going to get a little bit of a glare from this bright sun today on some of the animals. I'll do my best to zoom in.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados, mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo.
Plymouth Rock, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to look at that. There's a severe weather warning.
Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Northlake Wildlife Reserve pass through rocky and rugged.
I don't have that. I do not have that. Not here in Lake Buena Vista. I didn't. It might be in Pittsburgh. Is that Pittsburgh you're talking about?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you keep your group together.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Camera on the right, watch your hands up. Please slide close.
All right, so we're on the truck. It is, okay, it was 25 minutes, so 10 minutes less than what they said.
Your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the truck. Now we call it the Harambe Wildlife Reserve because Harambe is Swahili for come together. So we hope that during your time here today, you can come together with these animals to learn a little bit more about their ecosystems and ways that you can help to protect their environments. Our first destination is the Little Aturi Forest, where animals will primarily rely on camouflage to protect themselves. And greeting us from the right here, we got a couple of animals actually. The orange ones in the bushes are bongos. Bongos are nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because they are so good at camouflage that they're hardly ever seen. And then further up on the hill there is an okapi. Despite the okapi's horse-like body and zebra-like print on their hind legs, are actually going to be the closest relative of giraffe.
We saw the okapi on the hill.
Hiding in the back on the left here is a lightly colored antelope. That's a greater kudu. Although the greater kudu have that lighter coat, they still use camouflage to protect themselves.
So we have
They
three.
just soften up the camouflage in with the sunlight that peeks through the trees. And those white stripes on their back really help them out with that too. Keep looking over on the left as we move along here. There is a black rhino taking a nap at the edge of the water just past all of these logs. Black rhinos have no natural predators. They're only
There he is.
humans, and
There's a rhino.
unfortunately due to poaching, there's about 10,000 in the world today. That's going to be a huge accomplishment too. Less than 10 years ago, there was only about 5,000. But thanks to programs like those funded by the Disney Conservation Fund and organized by other AZA accredited associations, we were successful in reviving the black rhino population, even reintroducing them into the wild again. The birds up ahead on the left here are going to be saddle-billed storks, and saddle-billed storks don't have any vocal cords, so instead, whenever these two want to communicate
Number
with one
5,
another,
saddle-billed
we often
storks.
find that they just rattle their bills at each other and somehow they know what they're saying. Alright, now we are going to start making our way out of the forest and over to our second destination of the safari today, which is going to be the Safi River. Safi River tends to be home to some more aquatic animals we can find on the reserve. One of the most notable being the Nile hippopotamus. Hippos are going to be among the largest and most territorial animals that we can find in Africa. However, However, they do like to spend a lot of their time in or under the water. They can even hold their breath and stay underwater for several minutes at a time. So keep a close watch on the rivers.
Welcome in, Steph Disney fan.
There's a couple in the back right corner there. Looks like they're sleeping. Hippos are nocturnal animals. They usually sleep underwater, and then they naturally know when to rise up to the surface and grab a breath of air. Bunch of large grayish whitish birds over here as well, a little bit easier to see. These are pink-backed pelicans.
I can see the hippos
Pink-backed
are over
pelicans
there.
get their name from the pink spot that appears on their back during their mating season. It's kind of like they're blushing at one another.
There's the hippos.
Birds like pink-backed pelicans are what we call an indicator species. Since most birds can fly, it's pretty easy for them to move around. So they tend to be some of the first to leave if something is wrong with their environment. That'll serve as one of the first indications an area may not be as healthy as it could be and needs our help. More hippos on the island on our left here sleeping. Hippos evolved to have their ears, eyes, and nose all kind of up on top of their heads like that. This way, while they are asleep, they hardly have to breach the surface and grab the air that they need. Now, hippos are pretty important to their ecosystems. They are what we call a keystone species. And a keystone species is any animal so critical that their environment and everyone else who lives there wouldn't be able to survive without them. They're kind of like the glue that holds the place together. So, by conserving keystone species like hippos, there's even more of them up at the waterfalls here.
Oh, there's some behind the rock.
To ensure the protection of other animals as well, without really having to try too much harder. We'll keep moving along here and try to see what other animals we can find. Shoulder in the water by the tree there's a Nile crocodile.
There's a crocodile by the car. It's 8, I think, 8 for the crocodile.
Now those crocodiles are pretty big, but despite their size, they can go weeks, if not months at a time, without ever eating. However, when they do eat, they can eat up to half of their body weight in a single feeding. They are not going to be very picky eaters either. They're what we call an opportunistic hunter. This means that they'd rather take an easy meal over a good meal. So unlike their prey that they actually have to go hunt and work for to capture, they're much more likely just to eat anything that they find lying around, which could even be our trash. That's why it's really important that we don't litter, otherwise it may end up in the animals' homes and they can think it's their food. Alright, now we're heading into the savannah right now, and I can always tell by that baobab tree to our right. That tree is nicknamed the Tree of Life, and it's going to get that nickname from its ability to store thousands of gallons of water just inside of its trunk. It has a very spongy interior, so kind of can just soak all of that water up. And like we were saying, it typically means that we're heading into the savannah, which does tend to be home to some of Africa's most iconic animals. It looks like we are going to have lots to look at here today as well. I see some giraffes hanging out.
No, I'm solo
different
today.
types of antelope, wildebeest. We'll be sure to look around here and grab a closer look at everyone. Now, the animals that live out here in the savannah are all going to work together to help to have a large impact on the landscape. For example, giraffes have those really long necks. That allows them to eat the leaves up high off the trees that other animals typically cannot reach. Not only will this keep the trees healthy, it also creates the gaps that allow for sunlight to flow through.
There's a giraffe and a zebra back there. So
Grazers are
9 and 10.
kind of like lawnmowers constantly eating the grass. But they're also going to be who leads to all of the low grassy areas that allow for us to see throughout the entire savannah so clearly. And a very large part of the reason why the savannah will tend to get the nickname of the grasslands.
Welcome in, Nikki.
To be fair though, giraffes still spend quite a bit of their day eating just to help them support their very unique digestive systems. They're what we call a ruminant, and a ruminant's any animal with a 4-chambered stomach. For all 4 of those members to work together properly, they have to be constantly in use. Giraffe are the largest ruminants and also the mammals with the highest blood pressure. Now being underneath that shortest tree on our left are a couple of painted dogs. They're definitely laying down in the shade there because that paint
Oh, there they are, the painted
How they
dogs.
get their name. They are amazing predators and they're so successful.
11,
Because they have excellent
I
endurance,
think,
and
maybe
they're gonna
12.
work together as a team, taking turns to run around after their prey. Lots of animals on the left, so keep looking over this way. We're gonna get a great look at some giraffe here. They're all Maasai giraffe. You can tell Maasai is really some species of giraffe by looking at the pattern of their coat. Maasai giraffe have spots with more of an irregular and jagged pattern. In the back left corner are some sable antelope. They're the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve because they're known to be very brave and then they hardly
12
ever
on
back down from a
that.
fight. And then the animals here with the big horns
And
at
the
the top of their
sable
heads are
antelope.
Ankole cattle. Those horns may look
There's some
like they're a
Ankole
little
cattle,
heavy
13.
and easiest to carry around. They're actually pretty light though, and they help the cattle stay cool. They're made of a unique honeycomb structure on the inside that allows for blood to flow through the horns, dispersing heat and cooling down the cattle, kind of like their own personal AC units. Another giraffe, yeah, still eating off the tree here. And when giraffe eat, they are going to use that really long prehensile tongue that they have to do so. It's another thing that they share with the okapi. Prehensile means finger-like, so for those animals, their tongue basically acts like our finger. Mostly they will just use it to help them eat. You may notice though that their tongue has that like purplish bluish color to it. We actually don't know why their tongue has that color, but one of the most popular theories is that it helps them stop their tongue from getting sunburned. Since they spend so much time sticking it out, trying to grab their food. Over here on the right, we're going to get a great look at those Hartmans and mountain zebras. Now, if you've ever wondered if a zebra is black with white stripes or white with black stripes, you can tell just by looking at the color of their nose. Every zebra over here looks to have a black nose. It makes them all black zebras with white stripes. Just like our fingerprints, each zebra stripes are going to be unique to themselves, and that's exceptionally important for a baby zebra. They recognize their mothers based off of the unique stripe pattern. A lot of tan animals coming up here on the right. There's some large tan antelope. Those are elands, and especially in comparison to a lot of the animals that we're going to find out here today,
14.
the eland population really isn't suffering too much. However, that's largely
morning,
due
Ollie
to the fact
Rogers.
that about half the elands in the world live on protected land, like the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And all the grayish animals are wildebeests, and if you've ever heard of an
15
animal
on the
called a gnu,
wildebeest.
spelled G-N-U, it's the same exact animal as a wildebeest. They often get the nickname gnu after the sound that they make, but their name really means wild beast in Afrikaans. Now we're starting to reach a little bit of a fork in the road here. Really quick, out on the right are smaller antelope. Those are springbok. They're the national animal of South Africa.
16 on the springbok. They're the pronkers.
I think that we are going to go to our left though, because we got a lot of trees knocked down this way, and it can be a really good indication that there may be some elephants nearby. Elephants tend to act kind of like the bulldozers
Hi,
of the
Eldra.
savannah.
Welcome.
They are going to knock down trees in their path because it helps them more easily eat the bark and leaves off of it. Elephants are big herbivores looking for all of the plants that they can find to get their food and nutrients that way. So it definitely looks like an elephant has made their way over here, and we'll keep moving along to see if we have any luck in finding them.
Oh,
There's a lot of trees knocked down over on the right.
no
I
elephants
guess
sighting
that's the
here
area
yet.
that they passed through. Now, we're not seeing any elephants. There could just be another animal in the area scaring them away. Elephants are actually really afraid of bees. They don't like the vibrations that the bees buzzing gives off. It freaks them out and it hurts their ears. They'll go as far as to warn nearby elephants to stay away from an area with bees in it because it's way too scary. There he is. They often remember to stay away
Oh,
from
there
that
he
place
is.
for years.
There's our elephant.
Now, this information became
17.
incredibly useful in research regarding elephant conservation. Elephants are unfortunately suffering from habitat loss civilization, and it's starting to cause up the issues for farmers. Farmers are finding that elephants are coming onto their farms and destroying their crops. They needed a way to start safely deterring these elephants. Elephants away. This was a great solution. Bees, who also suffer from habitat loss. And as an added bonus, the farmers got new pollinators for their crops, and even some money that they everyone that was involved. We are starting to make our way past some red clay pits here too. We're going to help them supplement their diet. Basically, it's an elephant multivitamin, and if you take a look in the clay over on the right here, there's some test mark indentations where an elephant was taken through it a bit earlier on. I think you see where elephants coming up ahead to our left. More specifically though, what this red clay is going to do is help out with an elephant's bowel movements. That makes them really great pollinators. Now I know you typically don't think of someone as large as an elephant as being a pollinator, but I promise you that they are. It's mainly because they are a very migratory species. That means that they're moving all over. They're eating all those plants like we talked about earlier on, which means that they have to go to the bathroom everywhere, which is a really great thing because when they do, they're going to be laying already fertilized seeds, helping for plants to grow everywhere that they go.
Here they are. Look, there's the baby. There's baby. Baby Cora.
We'll see if we can go get a better look at her. They all seem to have quite a bit of dirt on their back. Lots of elephants like to use their prehensile trunk to fling dirt, mud, sand, grass, hay, really whatever they can find onto their heads and backs. And actually a natural sunblock for them because they have super sensitive skin. Sometimes if we're really lucky when it's raining out, we even find an elephant will go for a swim and completely submerge itself in water to protect their skin that way. Now she's grabbing a drink of water there, and contrary to popular belief, an elephant's trunk doesn't act like a straw. It's more like a big spoon. They're going to put water in their trunk and just use it to bring it up to the mouth and take it right back out like she is showing us there. Keep looking over on the left here as we head around the riverbed. There is a flamboyance of flamingos. Flamboyance is what you call a group of flamingos.
Hello, flamingo.
These are greater flamingo. They are the tallest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They get their pink color from their diet. It's very rich in a compound called beta-carotene. And flamingos eat a lot of brine shrimp, which is a abundant beta-carotene.
Elephant up there.
Any smaller birds with more of a grayish, whitish color to them may just be baby flamingos who haven't eaten enough brine shrimp yet to develop that vibrant pink color we all know them for. It takes about 2 years for them to lose all that gray plumage and be fully pink. I know we're making our way over to the eastern part of the savannah.
Oh, there's another big elephant there. It's like orange, all covered in clay to keep cool. Oh, here's the rhinos.
On the reserve is so exciting.
Let's see, that's
because
18 on the rhinos.
Unfortunately, often poached for their horns. They are thought to have some medicinal
They're right back there
value
under the
in it.
tree.
Makes them extremely valuable on the black market. However, nothing has been scientifically proven. What we do know about a rhino's horns is that they're made of a keratin.
Welcome
That's
in,
going to be
Mike.
the same material as our hair and fingernails. Just how we file our fingernails, rhinos will file their horns, but instead of using a nail file, they often just scrape it up against any tree branches or logs that they can find to help them personalize it that way. And start keeping a close watch in these shadows that you see on our left. Cheetahs often like to hang out over
Let's
here.
look for the cheetahs.
Cheetahs are the fastest land animals. See one up ahead here. Raging speeds of 60 miles per hour.
There's one, 20
seconds.
for the cheetah.
They cannot stay at that speed for very long though, and it does tend to take them quite a while to catch their breath and recover again after a run.
See the cheetah?
Now cheetahs are going to be
Right behind the tree now.
from those
There
big
it
cats.
is, right there.
They prefer to go out and do their hunting during the day. They find that there is less competition then. Also, unlike those cats in general, they don't have fully retractable claws. Cheetahs use their claws in a similar way. We would use a pair of cleats to help them with gaining traction. Just like your common house cat might do though cheetahs will purr. They don't roar
Oh my
like
gosh.
other big cats
Here we
do.
come. Let's see if we see the lions.
Now we've made our way up to this really tall rock formation. It's called a kopie. Kopies are popular spots for predators to hang out because it serves as a great vantage point for them to look down over their prey. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we'll find big cats like lions over here. If you take a look once again over your left
Welcome
shoulder,
in,
up
Tiki
the
Man
rocks,
fan.
there's a lioness right on the ledge.
Where's
And
she
lions are
at?
nocturnal animals, usually
Let's see
sleeping
her.
or
There's a
resting
lioness.
for about 16
We're gonna
to 20
count her.
hours during the day. The reason that they do this is
21.
because their vision is 6
We'll
times
see her
better
coming
at
around.
night.
Oh, I see her.
Females like
She's
to go
up there
out
on the
and hunt
ledge.
then. They'll stay back to look over the kopie as well as any cubs that may be there. Got a few more of them sleeping over on this side. Lionesses are going to be one of the few big cats though who we find going out and hunting as a pack.
See them right there.
Very solitary animals. They tend to hunt on their own, so they don't have to share the reward. But lions are exceptionally pride-oriented and always looking out for each other. They look very, very cozy, and it's kind of the middle of the night for lions, so I think we're going to let them rest and head around the kopie here and see who else is hanging out.
No male lion, just the females.
There's some warthog burrows to our
See if we
left.
can get the
Keep your eye
warthogs.
out
We're
for
at
warthogs.
21 animals.
They can be a little shy though and nestle deep in those burrows whenever they sense a lot of activity. But they do like to reuse burrows made by other animals, make some great recyclers. And I guess like the lions, they're sleeping though, so we'll let them rest. Keep moving around the kopie here and see who else is hanging out. I think we have one last surprise out here in the savannah. Over on the right, down on the ground, is a clutch of ostrich eggs.
21 animals.
Those eggs are pretty strong. They can
Not bad.
withstand over 200 pounds. They're pretty heavy too. They are going to weigh about 3 pounds each, and for reference, that's roughly equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. Now we are going to start making our way out of the savannah and over to our final destination of the safari today, which is going to be Magadi Glen. Here we can find the warden's post, and it looks like the warden has let some of their friends out to say hi to us, hanging out in the yard.
All right, we're going to try and count the goats. Everybody, let's see how many goats.
But I promise you that they're
slow.
fully grown Nigerian dwarf goats,
Okay.
as big as they are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's scratching his back on the gate. And I see 6 goats. 6 goats. Oh, 7. There's 7. 7 goats. That's pretty typical.
The project that we never did talk about though is why these elephants are even suffering from habitat loss in the first place. And actually will affect quite a few other animals that we've seen out here today as well. It has to do with mining for an element called coltan, and I guarantee that we all have coltan on us right now. It's going to be found in a majority of electronics like our smartphones. However, coltan doesn't go bad, so we can help just by making sure that we are properly recycling our electronics when we're done with that, so we can take that coltan out, reuse it in new electronics, and hopefully don't have to mine these animals' homes for it anymore. Alright everyone, with this though, we are heading out of the reserve and back into the village where I am going to be dropping y'all off. Got a pleasure to have aboard today at Asante Sauna, and I hope you enjoyed your time out here today at Kilimanjaro Safaris. If there's any wilderness explorers traveling with us, you've been riding on the Simple One. You're going to find that wilderness explorer towards the end of the safari waiting to reach out. They'll probably ask you what truck you were on. Once again, that was the Simple One. And who your favorite animal these out here today was as well. So I would start thinking about who that may be. This is a great time to also start double checking your rows, make sure that you are not leaving anything behind.
So that wasn't bad, guys. 21 animals, 7 goats. No Diet Coke. We saw baby Cora.
We'll get you off the truck in a few
Not
moments.
bad, not bad. It's okay. It's a respectable safari. Nowhere near as good as Sundays with Jeff, but this one was good. All right, let's see what time it is. It is 11:18.
What about now? There we go. Here at her to say goodbye. I think it's far too sad and far too final. Instead, we much prefer to say Kwaharini, and that means to go well. So we show Kwaharini, go well, go wild, can make a difference out there. Please go drink plenty of water today. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. Have a great rest of your day.
Hi, Circle Boy, welcome.
Alright, now if you are on the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs, or just letting open, watch your step down. Kwaharini, all have a great rest of your day.
Oh, not bad. It is a beautiful day out here, Mike. It really is. It is not hot. I mean, it's in the 70s right now. We're gonna have a high of 80. There's a breeze. Like I had to grab my hat a couple times on the safari. I thought my hat was gonna blow up. I have on a new hat and a shirt that I haven't worn before. We'll walk up here and I'll stop and I'll say hello to everybody. I wonder what she's taking pictures of. Hi, what's the shot that you're doing right here?
It's Grandma Willow from Pocahontas.
Oh.
You can use it from Pocahontas, flip from Pocahontas.
Can I do one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, and where do I stand?
You're gonna stand right over here.
All right, I'm gonna just put this right on here.
Perfect.
We're gonna get a shot, magic shot, guys.
You can just stand right there, friend. Okay, perfect. Stand right in front of the greenery. Beautiful, just like that. Do you want to do normal ones or just the magic?
I'll just do the magic shot. And can you do it like landscape or is it vertical?
There's a few that are different.
Okay.
Do both. So look right up there for me. Look right at that lamppost. Perfect. You can put your hand on actually just so you don't hit the magic. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, now you're going to look at me. Kind of do like a little namaste hand. Yeah, like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then do a cute bell like this way. Yeah. Do I look? You can look at me. Alright. Good. Perfect. I got you.
Thank you.
Maybe over. A little bit longer until it turns green. You got it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, have fun.
All right.
No worries. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, thank you guys. I always like to get the magic shots. I have Photo Pass. You know, you pay for it on your AP, and most of the time I pass it up, but every once in a while I'll try, if I see, you know, that there's magic shots, I'll try to stop and get them, and I like to use them for thumbnails when I can. We'll see how they come out. Oh, look, I'll show you once it populates. Hi, how are you? All right, so let's see, it's 11:21. And I have a thing about the birds. Let's see. 12:15. Feather Friends in Fight is 11:45. So let's go on Gorilla Falls Trail and let's go see the gorillas. And then maybe we'll go down to Winged Encounters or Feather Friends in Flight. I don't want to get the bird shows mixed up. Winged Encounters is out front, in front of the Tree of Life, and Feathered Friends in Flight is in Asia. So we'll do that. Hi, Francisco. How are you? Welcome in. You're welcome. So welcome in, everybody. I appreciate all my Caruso crew who comes into chat being here. Love all my Ninja Watchers too. If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up for the stream sometime along the way today, I'd appreciate that. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I go live in the Disney parks quite frequently. I'm here every Tuesday for sure. Sometimes Tuesday and Wednesday like this week. And just set your notifications to also, you know, when I go live. It's a little hard because that fence is kind of blurring us out there here. But you can kind of see maybe if I back off a little. Yeah, it's actually clear, not zooming in.
Your hands are like
Let's go over here and see if we can get a better look.
Filha, olha a cabeleira desse macaco. Olha, filha. Nossa, cheio. Eu gosto do
There we go.
brilho.
So cute. Just watching them eat. Their little fingers. Hey Thomas, aka Gorgeous T. Which fur babies were you missing? We went on the safari. We did that first this morning. I could just watch these when they're eating like this. So interesting. How they pick around the branch. He likes all the leaves, it seems like. He's not being picky on the leaves. Jason Ghost Host, good morning to you. You're busy? It's a busy day at work. Well, thanks for coming in and stopping in to say hello. Appreciate it. Don't work too hard.
Thank you so much for reaching out.
What is an Amazon yellow nape, Mari? That's interesting. You have... I don't even know what that is. We'll look over here. Let's see. Maybe get a better view here. Let me zoom out. Oh, here's one here. Here's a real close-up. Hi, how are you? That's okay. Stay. I'm just going to look at the... Here is monkeys. They like to go from tree to tree in forested areas. They have a developed thumb, but their other four fingers are perfectly adapted for grabbing leaves to eat. And they really... This is a good shot right here. Look at them. Look at those hands. Oh, he dropped his. He dropped his branch. Maybe he was finished with it. Looks like this guy's just kind of chilling and taking a rest. It is pretty, isn't it? Like the white. He's got that white on him. On the top of the head and down the sides. There he goes. He saw movement. Now he decides, is he going to move somewhere? Welcome in, Italian. Good to see you. I'm waiting for some fancy swinging going on by these guys. I'm not seeing any yet. All right, we might move on here. Let's move on. Let's see what else we can see here in Gorilla Falls.
Oh, really? Are you done with this?
I need an tripod like you. It's fancy.
Yeah, it's a stabilizer. So when you're walking, it keeps the video stable. Yeah, I am. Look at the little ones. They all know what you're doing, huh? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, hon. Yeah. My channel name is Jennifer Caruso. Caruso. Would you like to say hello?
Hi.
It's up to your mom. Can you? Here, let's go over here. Stand over here. And there you go. Do you have anybody at home you want to say hi to? Friends?
Say hi to?
Yeah. Do you have a best buddy? There he goes.
Anybody hello? What's your buddy name? Your best bud name. They call you all day on the phone.
He doesn't want to say his name. He's shy. Okay. Okay, we've got an okapi up here. Sometimes we can see the yellowback duiker over here. I do not see any, but I do see the okapi over here behind the tree. Can kind of see him back here. See his stripes. There he is. Hi, Ray. Welcome in, Jenna. Good to see you. Hi, Isabel V. How are you?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see his face. This is his face.
Just looking. Sometimes through the fence over here, the duiker will come out, and sometimes doesn't mind at all being around certain ones of the okapi. There's certain ones that I guess they get along. Okay, I don't see any more. There's the elusive one right there. We did see him on Sunday. We saw the duiker. Jenna, when's your next trip? You guys go on a lot of trips. I love watching your Instagram. Pretty places. It's great. It's great for your daughter. Traveling is really good for kids. Any change of environment, new places, even if it's like local to where you live. If you have kids, take them on little field trips. Show them around. Show them things. We used to take our kids to Hershey. We used to take them to Gettysburg, and like little day trips. We had caverns in Pennsylvania. We'd go to the caverns and they'd learn about stalagmites and stalactites and all kind of stuff. It's really good for kids.
What's your channel name again?
My channel name is Jennifer Caruso. Here, come over here. I'm going to put the gimbal down here, okay? And we'll turn it around on us here. And I'm going to say hello to my stream as well. So, you see yourself? There you are. So, I'll put it in for you.
I can slide.
Thank you.
Okay, there's my channel right here. Okay, and there's the stream right now. Okay,
Thank you, Jennifer.
Would you like a bracelet? I have channel bracelets. Would you like a little bracelet?
Thank
Okay,
you.
let me dig. I gotta dig and see if I can find them. Here we go.
Are you from Florida?
I am, yeah, from South Florida. Yeah, so you can see yourself waving. Okay, who's the tiniest? Maybe your wrist, huh?
Actually, somebody else is more tiny.
Okay, here.
Thank you.
And how many?
One more.
One more.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. There's a
Appreciate
little
it.
one. There you go.
Thank you,
All right.
Jennifer. Nice meeting you.
All right. Nice meeting you. Have a great wild day in Animal Kingdom. All right.
Okay.
Make sure you see the gorillas. They're coming up. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Well, I have you turned around. I might as well say hello to you and thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. It's a great day in Animal Kingdom. This is my hat. I wore my dinosaur shirt. I haven't worn it yet. And just bought it like when Dinosaur was closing, and I saw Natalie wore hers on Monday, so I thought, pull out that dinosaur shirt today with my hat, but the hat's a little big. So I just have to watch with the wind today because it's a little windy. Maybe I could make it a little bit tighter. We'll see. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Remember, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, and let's go see the gorillas. All right. go. Okay, Wendy, you have a great day. Drive safe. Hi, Ashley Jackson. How are you? Welcome in. You've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Gettysburg. Yeah, that's not too far. I mean, it's the more eastern part of the state. I'm in the western Pennsylvania, but not a far drive for us. It wasn't. We'd make it a weekend usually. My kids were in Scouts, so they did lots of camping trips in Gettysburg. I don't know where the spoonbills are. I don't see the spoonbills. Sometimes they're walking around in the, let's see, are they here in the grass? Everybody's looking in the grass. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't see anything. Pretty blue fish down here. Hi, Tigress. Oh, look, I said, where'd the spoonbill go? They must have just flew in. Here they are. Look at that. I called them and they came. Hi, Huda, Dave. Yeah, they weren't here. I said, where are they? Where are these spoonbills? I turned back around and here they are. Oh, here, this one's like camouflage. Look at that brown one sitting up there. You see him? He blends in. Let me zoom in. You can see him. I don't know what kind of bird that is up there, but he like totally blends in with the tree branches. Y'all should just tell me to move on. I love the sound of the waterfalls. Oh yeah, Gettysburg Ghost Stories. We actually went on one of those ghost tours. The Cub Scout master booked us a ghost tour. I don't think it was that scary, but I was more watching the kids helping chaperone than I was paying attention to the stories. The yellow weavers. No, Dave, they're here all year. They're here all year. Like, these are the weavers. Like, you can see their nests up there. Let me see if I can get you on a nest. Weaver nests. There's one over there, kind of to the right. Usually, sometimes they'll have tons of nests that they're working on here. There he is. Here's another one right here. But they build like the upside down nest where they go in the bottom of the nest. And there's like a little ledge in it. Here's one here hanging from this branch. Let me zoom out so I can get it in the picture. And then zoom in on it. Here we go. Here's a good picture of their nest. Right there. And how they get in is on the other side. There's a little hole there. That's true, Emery. If I was a bird, I wouldn't want to leave here either. All right. Look at the crocodile skull. Here's a croc skull. Look how big the hippo head is. Wow, that is one big head. Look at that. That's why these are so dangerous. Hippos, they say, are really dangerous. I was corrected. I thought a rhino was more dangerous, but a hippo is more dangerous than a rhino.
Yep, even though they weigh around 2.5 tons, they can clock in at 25 miles per hour at top speed.
25 miles per hour. A hippo. That's why they're dangerous, huh?
Yeah.
They say there's more deaths from hippos than sharks.
Yep, and more so than the Nile crocodile.
And more than the crocodile.
Than even the saltwater crocodile of Australia. Hippos outmatch crocodiles in fatalities, but a crocodile with a 4,000-pound bite force can outbite a hippo, which has a 2,000-pound bite force. The main reason is because hippos are herbivores and they eat grass, and crocodiles are carnivores and eat meat, so they need a quick snapping jaw in order to bring down their large prey. So does anyone
Thank you for that, Johnny. That was great. That was great. So their bite is much more deadly than a hippo's because
they have a greater amount of
they have a greater amount of force. They can close those jaws and that's it.
They can close their jaws in a quick snap, but to open them, it's a bit of a struggle.
I
Crocodile's
see.
head is more like a mousetrap. They open very slowly.
Yeah.
And when they close,
They go
they
fast.
snap shut. That's
Got
why they
it.
have that such powerful bite force.
Got it.
And if you come take a close look at the teeth. Come
Yeah.
on, bring it over. Bring it over.
All right, come on. We'll look at the teeth.
So if you look at the teeth of a crocodile, you can feel that they're more smooth and rounded like a set of nails. They're not
Oh
sharp like
yeah,
a knife.
no, they're not. They're smooth.
Yep. So instead of slicing through prey, the teeth are just
They
designed
rip
to grip
it.
and hold on to it.
Uh-huh.
So for some crocodiles, like the American crocodile who catch fish,
Right.
they won't be able to slip away.
Right.
But for larger prey, for the Nile crocodile, like zebras and Blvd,
They can slip out of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why they got that
That-
powerful set of jaws to hold them in
The
place.
grip,
Hold them
yeah.
underwater so they would drown. And that's how they... I'm sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. So you might be wondering how they're able to eat a teeth like this. So instead of slicing and dicing, crocodiles have one of two methods of eating their prey.
All right.
One, they either pick it up with their heads and shake it like a rag doll to shake off bits of meat, or for larger prey like wildebeest and zebras, they do the classic death roll. Since they can't slice off meat, they have to bite down and twist in a big circle to drill off huge chunks of meat that they swallow whole.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Quite the contrast to the Komodo dragon, who have sharp knife-like teeth, and they just cut and slice
Cut
by
through
tongue
it.
and pull it.
Yeah. Now what about a hippo? They're not eating any kind of meat. They're just eating vegetation.
That's right. If you come take a good look at the molar teeth back here,
Look at the molars.
you can see that they have a flattened yet rigid design because these are teeth that are specialized for chewing through grass without getting worn down. But it's the
Oh,
tusks that are the most impressive set.
yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Those are some tusks for
Yeah,
sure.
these are a hippo's equivalent of the antlers of a deer. That's what hippos use to fight off rival males. So if you ever seen any documentaries, or if any of you who have been to Africa had the fortune of seeing the hippo fight, you would see them opening their mouths and doing a contest of pushing and shoving to see who's the strongest.
With the tusks.
Yep.
Yep.
These forward-facing tusks are more like spears that they use for jabbing and poking at each other, while these upper tusks are made for slashing and blocking. So say...
So he's got like two swords there, and then he's got like a scythe with the upper
Yeah, so
one.
one hippo's like charging in, the other will just use his other tusk to block him away, and
Right.
then get a headlock.
Oh my.
And when one hippo feels he's had enough, he breaks away and he retreats.
You have a whole audience now that's interested in this. So, Johnny, this is Johnny from Metairie, Louisiana.
Right next door to
And
New Orleans.
past compliment. Thank you so much for all that great info.
You're very welcome.
We appreciate it.
And if you have any other questions about our animal friends, just ask us.
All right. What, thank you so much. He was great, wasn't he? Okay, there is like a big bird standing back there, but he is on a rock. Sometimes they're standing on a hippo's back, which is so cool. Tim Ripple. What's going on, Tim? Oh, there he is. You can see. Look, you can see the hippo. See him back there under the water? It's a little wee bit cloudy, but you can see the hippo. Metairie, yes. That's where he's from. Johnny from Metairie, Louisiana, here in Animal Kingdom. Gorilla Falls Trail is where we're at. I don't know how detailed they get on the cast compliment app. Well, I don't know for Animal Kingdom. Usually you can put an area in there. I still haven't taken my little jacket off. I mean, it is very lightweight. It's really just like an SPF jacket, kind of protects you from the sun. But I thought I would have it off by now. Still on, still breezy. Let's see if the meerkats are out for Wendy. Here's some more skulls. Oh my, look, this is a line. Look at the difference in the size of the line. There's line. Here's the mandrill. The lion is much bigger than the mandrill, like twice the size. Look at that little meerkat picture. Very cute. Here's a great mandrill photo. Look at that. Look, there's a baby mandrill right there. Funny line. Okay, let's see. I don't see anybody looking out here. Let's see if we see any.
It's hard to see them. Might be tired.
Don't see any meerkats out today.
Yeah, you have to kind of stand over here. They're between the rocks.
Oh, they're over there in between the rocks. Maybe they'll come around, huh? They're in between the rocks, but he said maybe we can see. I don't think we can see. Let's see if we look way over here. Yeah. Oh, there they are, right there. I thought you meant down behind. Okay, yeah, we've got a couple meerkats right here. Here we go. I see 3 of them right here. And they are kind of standing up, looking out, but they're kind of lower than normal. Welcome in, Amy. How are you? Good to see you.
Because they're the ones on lookout to make sure there's no predators coming. Oh, I see.
That was so cute. That was pretty good saying that, big word, predators.
So right here you can see them, right between the rocks.
Here they are. And the meerkats, they're burrowers. They dig holes in here.
Oh, yeah. Stand up. You can see them. You gotta let other kids have a
So they have a sound to call the meerkats in at night. And there is like a man-made termite mound over there that you can kind of see it right there. And they go in that, and then they have a door that shuts to keep them in. Now, if they don't come in at night when they're called, there is a cast member that has to stay up all night and watch on camera and watch them. It's crazy. One of the CMs here told us that the last time we were here. I'm going to ask the gentleman here, is that the termite mound that they go in at night right there? That is the one.
All this is theirs. They dug a lot of this their own.
Oh, and
we gave them that to start off with.
Okay.
That way, if this ever collapses or caves in, they have
that.
still.
But like the last person that was here when we were here Sunday was telling us that they'll call them to come in at night. Now, if they don't all come in, somebody stays up all night on a camera and watches in the background.
Depends on the animal, yes.
It depends on the animal. If some of the animals don't come in,
Yeah, meerkats, they are out all the time. They only go back for like medical purposes or for training things.
Okay.
But they live out here almost 24/7.
That's not what she said. She said there's like they go in there and then there's a door they shut. If
they can be called back there.
They can be called back there.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just that,
but they don't have to be every night.
It's very small.
It's very small.
They prefer to be out in here where they built their own home.
And they're okay out here all night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But like today for the gorillas though, if one
they have to come in.
They can.
If they don't come in, they watch them. Yeah. They watch them. Yeah. I get that. All right, so that's interesting. That's a little different than we heard on Sunday, but the meerkats aren't a lot of them out here that we can see. So let's move on.
Yeah, they're a bit of an exception.
Yeah, they are an exception. Thank you, Brad. Okay, so the cast member on Sunday was telling us that they call the meerkats, and if they don't come, they have to stay up all night and watch them. But he says that's true for most of the other animals, but not the meerkats. He said they're okay to be out. They're actually out and about all the time, so they can call them in. They can. All right, this is typically the female hangout here for the gorillas. They're probably all around the back side now. Don't see anybody here up front. Hi, Kenneth H. Welcome in. Good to see you, Kenneth. The promo was so fun. Guys, you got to follow Kenneth H. around here, Disney, because he helps the streamers. He posts our streams out on Instagram. It's around here, Disney, all one word, and he's been doing like animating, and they're so much fun. I had in my promo for today, there were 2 wolves, and there was my little pup. They were dancing. They were dancing to Viva Latino, which is going to be my concert tonight. Oh my goodness. Is that the name, Viva Latino? I think it is. Is that Ron? Hi, Ron. How are you? Good to see you. Oh boy, it's really sunny over here. Let's see what we see.
In a black truck.
The males are over here.
He would be the only one.
Oh, there he is laying on the ground over here.
It is beautiful.
Let's see, we've got a gorilla over here. See if he's really in the shade. I don't know if I can get him on camera. Can you guys see him? He's back there at the base of the wall. There he is. I know, the meerkats. Wendy went shopping. The meerkats are hiding. She's not here. I'm going to tell her. They're not happy with her leaving before they came out for her. Okay, so this is the male side here on the left, and the females will be over here on the right, which connects to the glass that we were looking at up front. Kenneth H. has a Disney trip coming up, and bet everybody's getting really excited for it. I know I'm excited to see him and his family. The kids are getting so big. Oh man, these males are out, but let's take a look over here and see what we see. Oh, I see some female. Here we go. Just kind of chilling, and then right up here you can see another one right back there. Let me see, I gotta get it in my camera here. There she is, right up there. It looks like she's eating up there. You can see her right above the rock behind the palm leaves a little bit.
It's over there. Papa.
Is there another one there? Ah, there's another one.
I want to take a picture of it.
Okay. You want to take a picture of the gorilla?
Sorry, Wendy. They got to know that there's another Wendy in chat they can come out for. I should have told them. Look at the pretty waterfalls right there. No need to tag, Ron. No need. Okay, and it looks like the boys are out over here. Let's go look at the boys. Oh, they were all here. I don't know where they went now. Oh, okay, here they are. I see them. There were they. No. Here's a couple down here. These big silverbacks. Hanging in the shade. We'll get a little closer. Let's see.
Hello.
Welcome in, Mark Babston. Good to see you.
Beat your chest against the gorilla. Okay, you don't. Míralo, pero eso no puede bien. Se está rascando la piel.
I would love to see them one time come down to this water. I have never seen them like come down these stairs to the water. I don't know if they can get all the way down there or not.
They're aggressive. That's the difference. See how we change the way you ask the questions? Now they're not.
Okay. Here's a better look at this area here. Thomas says, "Oh, don't you just want to hug them?" Maybe when they were small, Thomas. I don't know about right now. I don't know. You've seen the females down. Well, that's really lucky. I haven't even seen that. I haven't seen that, Italian. I have not seen that. All right, and here is approaching Turtle Rock, as shown to me first by Steve of Steve's World. I know Jeff Dizzard Dream will take credit for that, but that was a Steve's World find for me. Oh. Nothing in here right now, but it's all, these are going to be more colobus monkeys. I don't see any. Oh my gosh, the females were chasing ducks in the water. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew which stream that was. I never miss one of his streams. Well, occasionally I do. Not very often. Wonder if he knows which stream it is. That chance is probably not a good chance to get that info out of him. I'm going to tell him, Jeff, I need your stream. I need the link to the stream where the gorillas, the female gorillas were chasing the ducks. We'll see what he says, Amory. What do you think he's going to say to me? I would like to see it though, honestly. You think Ron better not be getting it. Oh, wait, T-Man fan. I have his car. I have the self-driving car. He has to be extra careful in my car. It doesn't slow you down automatically. I hope he realizes that. I know when you switch out cars, I mean, they look the same inside. They, they're the same Kias, but his has more features. So I always clip it when I drive to Disney. I just feel safer in it. Oh yeah. Well, those gorillas, I've seen the male gorillas in swinging at each other. I have seen that. Corey and Flint, and that Corey would all seem to be the one that always wanted to start some kind of trouble with everyone. All right, let's see what we missed. We probably missed what I wanted to go see. Let me pull my phone out. We'll get in the shade over here for a second. Oh, Ron knows Jeff pretty well. Jeff will say good luck at that. I'm going to ask him, Ron. You just never know. Oh my gosh, we're going to miss everything. Let's walk back up front. We're going to go see Wing Encounters up front. And then we'll go do a little shopping. Then we can go back to Asia. Oh, I know what I want to get before I leave today. I want to get the pineapple lumpia from in Pandora. I didn't get it because there was too long of a line on Sunday. Does it self-drive, Mary? I love a car that self-drives. You know, just self-drives. It keeps you on the road, keeps you centered in the lane. I mean, you still have to keep a hand on the wheel or you'll get a nasty message. You'll get something beeping in your car and you'll get a message. But I love that feature. It doesn't drive itself like a, what are those cars that are all electric? Ron tried to get me to buy one. I said, no way. Anyway, they will actually drive themselves from point A to point B, changing lanes, stop signs, red lights, everything. He shouldn't be tagging and driving. He said at a red light. That's what he said. He said hey, when he gets to a red light, he will, but not in between. Usually we walk this way in, but I was already in line for the safari when I started my stream. You can see Everest over there in the distance sticking up. Hi, Paulingo. How are you? How are you and Steph? Hope you're doing well. Hope her daughter's doing well. The new bride. Oh, okay, but it stops for any problems. You can see it, yeah. I like driving with Waze. Ron prefers like Google Maps, and I prefer Waze because Waze tells me like all kind of things, like if there's something on the road, if there's a car pulled off to the side, if there's police, all of that. Here's the tamarins over here. Take a look at the tamarins.
Yeah. No, 4 look.
There they are. Ooh, they're coming back from their honeymoon. That's great. Yeah, it's W-A-Z-E, Amy. W-A-Z-E. Waze. And it's like a blue app, but when you go to download it, I can kind of show you what it looks like. It's this one right there. See, in the bottom corner? I don't know if you can see it, but my phone isn't focusing. I got to hit it with my finger, but I can't because I have the phone on my finger. Let me put it out here. There you go. See, it's this one it looks like. Yeah, Waze. You use Waze too, Ghost Host? Yeah, I really like it. And then like you can report things in Waze. Hi JC, welcome in Jonathan Chung. You can report things as you're driving in Waze, like just by hitting a button saying, you know, that there's somebody on the side of the road, there's police, there's an accident, there's slow traffic, and they even let you say slow moving or at a standstill, you know, and then all the other drivers get notified that are on Waze. Boy, the tamarins are jumping around pretty good. All right, we'll continue walking up there. Looks like they're mostly around the backside. I love these egg bites in here. If you guys have ever had them, Starbucks, they have these egg bites that are so good, and there's like no bun or no bread. I'm gonna go just show you what they are because it's not busy. I'm not gonna get them though, even though I'd like to get them. I don't really have time to get them. Maybe I'll get them after the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up here and look here. So these are what they are. Okay, it is a potato, cheddar, and chive bakes. And in some Starbucks, like in the airports, they just call them egg bites, and they're made like with spinach and cheddar. And they come too in a pack like that, and they're just eggs. Sometimes they're just egg whites. I like them in the airport when they're egg whites with spinach and cheese. Kelsey's the one that got me onto these, and I'll tell you, they are really good. They give you a lot of protein without the bread, without the carbs. You have Ghostbusters yapping on your ways. Really? That's funny. You like to put it in walking mode. No, you can put it in walking mode too. Or, you know, like my sister uses it when she runs. She uses a GPS. She ran, oh my gosh, that girl, my sister Stephanie, she was staying at our condo that we have in North Palm Beach. And I live across the water on the Intercoastal, but if you're going to go by car, you have to drive the whole way around. Like you have to go on the road around on PGA Boulevard, over the bridge, onto Jack Nicklaus Drive, and then straight down to my place. She put her GPS on her phone, and her and Tom did a run all the way to our condo on Singer Island from where they were staying in North Palm Beach. I was like, are you kidding me? She says, she calls me, she says, can you let me in? I'm out front your condo building. I says, how did you get there? Because they didn't have a car. We were supposed to pick them up for breakfast at Very Fresh, and they were already there. They're runners.
Oh, I need one of those.
This is another place I have not eaten at Pizzafari. I guess maybe sometime when we have Macy and Layla here, this would be good for them. Let's see, they have kids meals. Let's take a look at those. Cheese pizza, pepperoni, PB&J Uncrustable, mac and cheese. $7 for an Uncrustable. I guess it comes with other stuff. It comes with a drink. Wow, it comes with, oh, you can get all kids meals served with a cutie mandarin, choice of carrot sticks, or bug-shaped graham crackers with choice of low-fat milk or small Dasani bottled water. Okay, well, yeah, so, and this is the other, what else they have here. Zoom in a little, take a look at their menu. They've got individual pizzas, a caprese baguette, that looks good. Creamy pesto chicken pasta, Caesar salad with chicken. I guess there is stuff for me to eat here. Chocolate swirl, cheesecake. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. All right, this might be a place to try.
We need a slice of pizza, for goodness sake.
Here's a fun spot to take a picture. You know, if you don't have Photo Pass and you're just taking your own pictures, this one's a fun spot here. You have Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba right there. Ways with a W, Tiki Man fan. Ron wants to get another character done in the Magic Kingdom like we did years ago when we were teenagers. He found it at his mom's house. He has it hanging in our house now, and he wants me to wear my hair the same way. And I've been like, I don't wear my hair like that anymore. He says, no, I want you to wear your hair like that for the picture, for the character. And I said, I haven't agreed to it yet. Welcome in, Jerry. How are you, Jerry Surma? Good to see you. All right, we have the show coming in we have it coming 7 minutes. 7 minutes it's going to be coming. We'll go up here and we'll look at the Tree of Life in the meantime. See if we can get a little shady spot right here maybe. All right, now the birds, when they come in, they'll descend from over here, and they'll land and they'll be perched on these rocks over here, right over here. So it's gonna be a little while. So, boy, I'm going to go down to Pandora and I am going to get this pineapple wrap. It's cream cheese and pineapple. It's more like a dessert, but I mean, there is protein and fruit in it. So, I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that as lunch. We're going to wait here for a few minutes. It is so nice right here. It's very cool. Very pretty. Let me see. Oh, we have 5 minutes. Maybe we can walk around. I don't know if I'll lose my spot here. Let's walk up here and let's look at some of the carvings in these rocks that are right up here. I don't even know what this is. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Is that? It has little arms. That must be a lizard. That must be a lizard of some type right there. See, I see a ram over here. It's pretty obvious, the ram. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at the eyes and everything. That's a chameleon. Is that what that is, Tiki Man fan? A chameleon back there. It looks like those eyes are staring right at me. Okay, I believe you. Oops. I'm going to show you this buffalo. Look at the buffalo. Oops. Oops, I was trying. That's okay. Everybody's here taking pictures. I'm going to just stand here. I'm going to zoom in here. Here, this looks like a snail, I think. Here's some deer right here. And there's that crazy buffalo. Look at that. This is all just right up front. And then you have the whole Tree of Life that you need to go through and look. I know, all smiles. You see something different every time I come to Animal Kingdom. I don't actually think I've looked at these rocks that closely that are right up. I haven't looked at these carvings that are right up front. There's more over here. Let me go over here. I'll go behind the photography. The people are taking pictures here. Over here. There's more. I think this is an elephant, behind there. This one up high. Yeah, look at the elephant tusk. Yeah. Welcome in, Jeff. This is our dream. Hope you're having a great work day. We're waiting for the bird show here. Not the one in Asia, but the one right here up front. Hi, Jabba the Hutt, Tyler. Jabba the Hutt, Jabba the Hutt. I know Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. He's that big guy. Winged Encounters. Winged Encounters at 12:15. We have 2 minutes. That is not one of the birds right there.
Tiger.
Raymaster, how are you? I don't know if Ron's on his way to the airport. I know they're going to the airport. I want to say it's not till this evening, but yeah, they're headed to Pittsburgh. Michael's already there. Michael was at the Pens game last night with our Joshua and our son-in-law Charles, who flew into Pittsburgh from Florida here. That's Layla and Macy's dad. And they were all smiling in the photo that I have. I'll show it to you. Which tells me they hadn't realized we were going to lose yet. I don't know if you can see it. All right, here we go. We can look at that now. We'll look at it.
Come alive with color as a variety of vibrant macaws join together, creating winged encounters.
Here they come, the macaws.
We encourage you to gather around our avian specialists at the base of the Tree of Life for a unique journey of discovery, one that you can't see anywhere else except in the wild. Welcome to Winged Encounters.
Good afternoon, Discovery Island. If you can hear my voice, you are in the right place at the right time for Winged Encounters. So please come right up here and join us. The closer you are to the roots of the Tree of Life, the closer you're going to be to these very beautiful, noisy animals that are joining us this morning. Or this afternoon. Yeah, it is afternoon. Happy afternoon, everyone. My name is Brad. I'd love to introduce the team of avian trainers we have out here this morning. We have Emma, Reagan, Aaron, and Amanda. But most importantly, we're being joined by these two beautiful animals here. We can see one flying over us, one right behind us. Can anyone tell me, what type of birds are these? Shout it out.
Macaws.
Yeah, macaws, you're right. And specifically, we got green-winged macaws. Kathy is hanging out right here, and her best friend Howard is making his grand entrance right at the moment. Great job, Howard. Yeah, like I said, they are green-winged macaws, and they just made a half-a-mile flight out here to join us. You might wonder what motivates them to do such a thing. That's quite a long flight. Well, we use something called positive reinforcement training, which means that when these animals offer us a behavior that we want to see happen again, we're going to give them something that they want in return. That could be banana chips, peanuts, really anything nice and delicious. Just like that. Great job, Howard. Now, they are absolutely gorgeous animals, and we love working with them every single day. But you know what? We also like going home without them at the end of the day, and you guys might be able to guess why. What do you think the #1 complaint of a parrot owner is? Shout it out. Yeah, they're loud, right? They're so loud. They've been screaming the whole time they're out here. Imagine that within the 4 walls of your house. So loud. Thank you for demonstrating, Howard. And they're also quite destructive. They have those big beaks on the front of their face. And they're messy too. Howard, that's great. They live between 40 and 50 years as well. So imagine that for that long. They're a true lifetime commitment. But the good thing is, all of you can come right here to Disney's Animal Kingdom, watch these animals fly around freely, and we can keep our homes parrot-free. Now, if you're just walking by, you are not too late. For our favorite part of Winged Encounters, it's just about to come up, and I can promise this is where you're going to want to be for the next couple minutes. So I see plenty of room. Come right up here. Closer you are to the roots, the closer you are to these beautiful birds. Because Kathy and Howard, they're just one out of the 8 species that we work with at Winged Encounters. And there is one species in particular that we like to share the story of. That's the blue-throated macaw. Now, the blue-throated macaw is a critically endangered species. They're found in Bolivia, a country in South America. There's actually only 400 individuals left out in the wild. Scary low number. But it's not all bad news, because we've been working with the World Parrot Trust, and we traveled down to Bolivia with 14 individual blue-throated macaws, and we introduced them into a breeding program so that their offspring can meet up with their wild counterparts. We can bolster the population of blue-throated macaws in the wild, and one day we might actually get to see skies full of macaws. Now that's something I'd like to see at least once in my life. How about all of you? You want to see skies full of macaws? Well, you came in just the right place, because here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, all you have to do is put your eyes to the sky. Isn't this incredible? Wow, so many beautiful birds coming in and joining us right now. Looks like we're all navigating the wind. We have about 25 birds up and around, and it looks like we have about 40 that land with us so far. But we're also having more join us in the moment. I did see some of those blue-throated macaws, but I think they headed out. Oh, there is a blue-throated macaw. Thank you, right over there. I couldn't see us. That is Mulan. She's hanging out over there. That's that critically endangered. But we also have a very special bird that she's pointing out over there. That's Catalina. That's a great green macaw. Only about 1,000 of those left out in the wild. Also a critically endangered macaw. And these birds made that half-a-mile flight out here, so we want to reinforce them with everything that we can, because they can take off at any time. So let's see if they want to meet up with their flock mates as they take flight. Beautiful. So it looks like they're going to hang out here for a little longer, but that's okay. Right on cue. If you want to come up and ask any questions, get any pictures of the birds that are still around, feel free to come up and ask. But have a wonderful rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for Ring Encounters. Remember, together we can help ensure amazing sights like these remain in wild places for many generations to come. Enjoy the rest of your adventures here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
All right, that was fun. Thank you.
Again, thank you so much for joining us for the last Winged Encounter show of the day. If you just missed us and want to see some other free-flighted birds in your life, take the path that the birds took over to the theater in Asia for Feathered Friends in Flight. Their next show will start at 12:45. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thank you.
Oh, we can see more birds at 12:45. I didn't know if that was, I didn't think I had that time on my, let's see. No. 12:45. I don't have that on. Let me check him on that. I'm sure he's right, but. No, the next showtime, because here's what I have. Wait. Feathered Friends in Flight. Yeah, that's the bird show back there. Oh no, that might be this one right here. I get them mixed up still. Oh, we'll just walk back and see. Oh, nice, Vicky. You're coming down for the amenities. That's great. Let's take a look and see if the catfish is here.
Gotcha.
He's back there.
Oh, that's big.
Can't see him right now. He's hiding back there in the shadows. Everybody check out Jeff and Angela, This Our Dream. They go live from the Disney parks on Thursday evenings, Saturday mornings, and Sunday. Sunday normally they're right here in Animal Kingdom. Great safari last Sunday. We saw 25 animals. We saw the yellowback tiger, 10 goats. It was a great safari. If you missed This Our Dream, catch that safari. Hey Frank. Oh, I saw Frank, Goofy Guy, WDW. Jennifer A, welcome in. Welcome in, Jennifer. Thanks for coming into the concert the other night. The Commodores were amazing. Weren't they amazing? I had such a good time at that concert. The first set, I thought the first set was the best. I really did. I thought the first set was the best. That's unusual. Usually, usually the 6:45 set or the 8 o'clock set with most national bands are a little bit better than the first set. But I think the 5:30 crowd was larger. It was bigger. It was a much bigger crowd. Yeah, Frank was there. This Our Dream was there. The Phillies. Lots of people. Kelsey, Elizabeth, Ron was there. Ron really enjoyed them. We're going to Asia, and this is how we're getting there. I do not have Main Street Nick with me. I cannot follow Jeff. I have to get there on my own. Here we have some of the shows. Let's just check the times. Let's see. Oh, Zootopia. Forgot about that. Forgot about Zootopia. Look how cute Finding Nemo looks too. They did, Jeff, the first set, they hardly did any talking. That's why I said the first set was a little bit superior. Now, why isn't the bird show showing on here? Okay, well, we're just going to walk down there.
Turkey. Was it?
Yeah, I have to say I do prefer when the bands just play straight through. You know, a little bit of talking at the end, introducing the band members, and if they wanted to recognize the gentleman who kept the group together all these years, that was okay. I think that needed to be done, but yeah. Play back that first set, Jeff. You'll hear all your favorites. Jeff, we were chatting about the fact that I've never seen the gorillas actually go down to the water, and she said that you have a stream in Animal Kingdom where the females were chasing ducks in the water, and if you can send me that link, I must have missed that. I'm sure you can find it real quick. I want to see that because I've never seen that. Taking me a bit. Let's see when the next show is. I think it's 1 o'clock. Hi, is the next show at 1:45? 1:45. Okay, 1:45. That's what I thought. 1:45. That's what I had. think Finding Nemo is at 1. I know, Jeff, I know. I just thought it would be funny to ask.
Thank you all so much. That was Morning Numba. Thank you all for joining us on this wonderful day. We wish you a
That's a
great rest
very
of your day.
big
Goodbye.
instrument
Namaste.
there on the right. I don't know what it's called, but it's very large. I'm going to ask him what it's called. Hi. Can you tell me what the name of this instrument is? It's called a sita? Sita. A sita. Okay. It's really nice. What, like, is it closest to like a violin or a harp or, I don't know.
Sitar comes from the South Asian families of Veena and sitar.
South Asian. Very nice. Has a unique sound. You're welcome. Sita. No, Emery, I don't want you looking for that. I don't want you looking for that. I wanted Jeff looking for it. I know he's going to spend his whole evening tonight trying to find that for me. How likely is that? Oh, here's where they have the pancake breakfast sandwich still. They probably maybe don't have it right this minute because it's past breakfast time. It looks exactly like a violin. I thought it sounded like a harp though, didn't it? It doesn't look like a violin, no. Okay, yeah, no, they don't have it here now, but I think this is where they have it. They have it in a couple places in the park, 2 places. Here's Yak and Yeti, guys. If you have a Landry's membership and you want lunch, you want a good lunch or a dinner when you're in Animal Kingdom, you don't have a reservation, but you're a Landry's member, you can get in there. You can get in there. Like within 10 minutes. It's a really good deal. The sitar is a plucked string instrument originating from medieval India and central to Hindustani classical music. Thank you. I always learn something here. Always, always, always. So let's see where we're going to go. We're going to go try and look at the tigers. Let's do that. Nice shop here. I still think that top goes with those pants. It's a cute little top. And there's these. Very, very lightweight. Would be nice for a cruise. Look at this. This is a blue dress and they have a guy's shirt. I bet Ron would love that. He would love to be matching me. When I suggest that, sometimes he'll just roll his eyes and put it on a shirt that matches mine. But this would be a cute cruise dress too. I need some new dresses for cruising. Oh, look. And it has like a, wait, is this 2 layers? No, this is only 1 layer. It's going to be very thin. I don't know. You might have to wear something under that, but that's a cute shirt. Let me see how much this dress is. I thought it was lined, which would have been nice. $48. See, these aren't very, this is driving me crazy, this, with not looking good at price tags. Here we go. There we go. Nice and clear on that now. $48 on that. Here's a long dress. This is pretty. Look at that one. This feels like it might be lined. No, I don't think it's lined either. Like, you don't know if you'll be able to see through these skirts, you know, if the sun's shining on them. Maybe not. It's pretty heavy. And then there's a shirt to match. didn't see those when we were here Sunday, those two dresses. Maybe I just missed them. $30 for Kali. Yeah, the Pens lost last night. Flyers 3, Pens zip. I don't know what they're doing. The kids were all at the game. And of course, Charles, Jessica's husband, who's a Flyers fan and an Eagles fan, was gloating after their win in our arena. All right, here we go. Maharaja Jungle Trek. Let's see what we see. Today it closes at 6 p.m. They've got pin board here. You can trade pins. I don't know what we're looking at. I can't see anything. Do you see something? Oh my gosh, look.
He just blended in really good.
Oh, he blended in with the rock. He's not normally that's the spot right there, but he's over here today. There we go. Look at that camouflage. Wow. Can barely see it. Mari, I'm with you. I just don't have a taste for curry and for those spices. Hi, Trevor, Andre. Welcome in. Good to see you. We did go to Sanaa, and really, Ron and I had been there before, and for some reason, I think we liked it the first time. I don't know what it was that we got. Oh, look, actually moving. But we went back for the second time, and we did not care for it. And I would caution to take young kids there. Of course, I know they do have pizza on the kids menu. That was actually my third time there. But the kids, if they're like over 11 where they can't eat off the kids menu, but yet they still don't have, adventurous palates, I would not go to Sanaa. Yeah, they changed the menu, and they took one of Angela's favorites off of there, and they took Jeff's chicken sandwich that he liked off of there too. So there is still a chicken sandwich on there. It's just different, I think. Hey, Robla. Okay, I'm almost to the point of taking this jacket off. Find a place to set you down so I can do that.
Nice.
I'm looking at my phone for a second while we're... don't even see Zootopia on the app right here. Maybe it's under wait time. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, there she is, up there. Look how pretty. It's moderate. It's nice. It's not too terribly busy, but it's still busy. We had a it said 35 minutes for the safari. We actually waited 25 until we were actually in the trot. We saw 21 animals, 7 goats, and baby Cora. Sometimes it amazes me how still they can be. Like, I can't be that still. I can't sit that still for as long as some of these animals. And you would think they wouldn't be able to sit still either. Anne-Marie, tell me about it. I went there with AAA Sparkles. We were headed to go there. I'm trying to think, did we actually go there? Oh my gosh, my brain. But in any event, yes, we did. They didn't seat us actually in the lounge part. They used the restaurant part because the restaurant wasn't busy, which is why I'm thinking, did we really go to the lounge? But we sat in the back part of the restaurant, and they did not have the tuna poke. But we still did get the churros, and they were still good.
You see the monkey?
Trevor, if you listen to This Our Dream Sunday Safari stream, you will see that Prism worked beautifully for him. And he should stay on it regardless if YouTube fixes the sound issue or not with iPhone. That's my opinion. All right, let's move on. But he needs another focus. We're just going to call them focus sessions, Jeff. We need to do another focus session so you can learn all of the other wonderful benefits of Prism Live. Cheeky Memphis. So, is Frida in here? Did I hear that cast member say that Frida is in here, or that they took her somewhere? I don't see any of the pheasants in here. And that's exactly how it went. I can focus. What are we talking about? I would say, stop pushing buttons, go slow, stop. He just wanted to go so fast. He was missing things. And we have to test. We have to test new things. So. I was reading something interesting yesterday in regard to just streaming in general in the Disney parks. And they were the bit rate, which is kind of like your bit rate, your upload. That like right now in 1080p, I'm at a 6,000 kilobytes per second bit rate, and they're saying that you're going to have less drop in your streams, which is we kind of know it as lag, less lag in your streams if you lower your bit rate to about 4,500. So I am thinking about doing that. Of course, before I actually do it, I will do in-depth testing to make sure that it is okay. And then I will recommend it to my friends on Prism.
Check this out, Tara.
We have a sleepy tiger up here. Here we go. That seems to be the spot.
But he doesn't want to move so we can see him.
There we go.
Plus de tigre.
Ah oui,
All right. Jason, are you having the cold weather too up in the eastern Pennsylvania? I know it's cold. Like Nikki was not going to pack warm clothes. He said, Mom, it's going to be 70 and up. And I'm like, no, Nick. I sent him a screenshot. It's going down to 30 tonight in Pennsylvania, in the Pittsburgh area.
Quoi là-bas?
I don't see any of the water buffalo. Nothing's out right now. Oh my goodness, it was 24. Wow. In eastern PA today. You know, this is halfway through April. This is kind of ridiculous. That's cold enough to snow. What's going on with the weather? It's 47 now. That's as warm as it's getting probably today for you. Oh, we're not having much luck seeing tigers today, are we? Let's go. Let's look through the glass. Let's see if we see anything through the glass. Jeff, I did play back probably the first 45 minutes of your Sunday stream, and it seemed to me that there was a little bounce, and it was mainly when you were still not walking and you were welcoming people in, you were scrolling back chat. So I'm wondering if for some reason it's a little more sensitive, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, to your, because we're lagging here. Thank you so much. All right. These feeders here, I think they're feeders. I don't know if they're water or feeders right there, but looks like they're feeders. There's bowls up there. Look at these guys here. Hey Jim, welcome in, Jim Rockford. Thank you. Wow, there's a lot of eating going on right now over here. Look at this big guy here up in the tree. Oh wow, look at this big one that came in. Yeah, I think you might have been doing that, Jeff, and that's what caused the bounce. But just try to give it a gentle touch next time and see if that helps. Welcome in, Leonardo. Good to see you. Joe has my bracelet, Jeff. Just saying. Here's some. Look at these two up here. They're working on a nest. See the startings of that nest right there with the branches. Yeah, they're definitely working on that nest together. That's nice. I think they're working together, or maybe there's one. Maybe the female's supervising, giving instructions to the male on what he needs to be doing. A cup of blueberries a day and a handful of walnuts will help that, Sparks. I love these pretty bird houses. They're so pretty. Sparks, I'll have to wait roughly 2 years for him to take that advice. That's about the time limit that Jeff needs, from the time you give him. Gently hint something to the time where he actually may consider doing it. It's about 2 years. Oh, I'm a blueberry eater. So is Kelsey Elizabeth. We both eat blueberries every day. Look at this beauty.
It's not going to touch you.
Give it a little bit of room there. There, nice one. Got a good one there.
It doesn't like looking at
Keepers.
I mean, this is so awesome back here. I mean, they just roll around back here under the trees in the shade, seeing what they can find, trying to avoid people. I hope it was okay, Sandra. Oh, look who we see here. He's the greater Argus pheasant. This is Alfred. He's really in a weird spot. I usually don't see him over here. Look at those feathers. Is he gonna go in the water? Just taking a drink. Oh, I'm glad, Sandra. At least it wasn't the street. At least it was a sidewalk.
Oh, so that was a pigeon, the one we saw.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. That, like, it's all right.
This is where I can get a little bit turned around in the Animal Kingdom. Over here in Asia coming out. I think I've read that book, Mari, years and years and years ago. Here's another great little book. It's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. That's a great book. I have that book like memorized in my head. I don't know that we're going to make it back here. Let me see. 12:56. I don't know if they're going to let us in. We probably will not make it to the Nemo show. I think it starts a little bit later. Let's watch Callie though for a little bit. I don't see any monkeys out.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, there's one right there. He wasn't out early.
There's another great book. It's called The Proper Care and Feeding of a Husband. And it is a great book. I was given that book by a friend of mine, or an aunt. I think it was an aunt. An aunt gave me that book. It was a great book. It was by Dr. Laura Schlesinger. And it was funny. It was an entertaining read. But so much of it is so true. Most women don't want to hear that, the proper care and feeding of a husband. I don't want to read a book with that title, but they all really should. Everybody should read it. All right, let's see. I don't know where I want to go. It's going to be too late to go to. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can go see Zootopia. Let's see.
You want to get a drink?
I don't know what time the Lion King is. Let's see. We could see the Lion King too.
Yeah, that's where we're eating.
Hold on, guys. Let me just take a minute here in the shade where I can look at my phone. I don't have a list today. I don't know that they're going to let us in. 1 o'clock. We have like 1 minute to get in there. I don't think they're going to let us in. We'll try. If not, we're going to go down to Pandora. I'm going to get that pineapple lumpia that I want. Feathered Friends in Flight is $145. I do not see Zootopia on here, which makes me wonder, is it down? I don't know. I'm under entertainment. Maybe I need to be under attractions. No, these are all the different animals and everything. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. Not there. Oh yeah, Zootopia's closed. Look at that. It's closed. Wonder why. Wonder why. Zootopia is closed. Oh my gosh, the safari is only a 10-minute standby now. We should go do another safari.
Pop Century.
Just little places like this, so pretty. You can hear them, hear the water. Okay, so 2 o'clock is the Lion King. That's a whole hour from now. I don't think we're gonna make that. I think we're gonna just stroll. We'll go shopping. We'll get something to eat. Sparks, you didn't see it? Why didn't we go? Oh my gosh, you should have said something. We were over here in Animal Kingdom. We could have went. We were chit-chatting and eating churros. Hi, Pickles. Welcome in.
Russia's so big that
Hi, Edwin. How are you? Welcome in. I don't know about that, Myri. A man should always be respected and treated as a man should be. I mean, not to say that, you know, there's not equality, nothing like that am I not saying, but just think there needs to be respect. Here is, you know what, I'm going to go over here and see if the water's out. You can get a drink of water over here. I don't know if it's going to taste good or not. Ron probably would not drink it, but I'm not that picky about my water. I never drink a whole bottle of water, so for me to pay for something for a bottle of water in the park, take 2 sips out of it, and then I have to carry it around. I do not like that. Okay, so here we go. See, they don't want you using this for your water bottle. There we go. Karen Desert. How are you? I'm from Arizona. Oh boy, I bet it's hot out there right now, Karen. I always say, like, you can fry eggs on the sidewalk out in Arizona. I was out there in the Phoenix area, and I've been to Camelback and Sedona, and been to a zoo out there that was really different. Really different. It was kind of cool. I'm always afraid of the spiders out there, the scorpions. Pickles. It is a high energy dance band. I believe its name is like Viva Latina. I'll look it up on my phone. I have it on my thumbnail. Check out my thumbnail for tonight. I'll be live again in Epcot tonight at 5:15. We'll do both shows. We'll do 2 shows at least. I mean, I don't, and then we'll stay in Epcot. We'll do Luminous. I'm going to be there tonight, overnight, so I don't have to get back at any particular time. And then I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at noon from the Magic Kingdom, and then tomorrow night over at Disney Springs for a band that's supposed to be really good. They call them like a party band, has a lot of music that gets you up dancing, and a seven-piece band. They're a local band. I'll give you their name too. Are you letting anybody in for this show, or is it the next one?
We still have some seating here with some of the
You
shows.
do have some seating here?
Yeah.
Okay.
The show has already started.
It has. That's okay. We'll go in. Yeah, one.
Right on.
Okay, she's going to let us into the Lion King show, even though it started. She said they have some seating. That's cool. I love the music. Up this way. Thank you. Hey, VH Gilmore. Welcome in. All right, we're a little late, but they're letting us in. They still have some available seating here at the Lion King. You've only seen one scorpion. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. In 50 years. Can I sit right there? Thank you.
And you are looking good. Love you, Coco.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Boom, Timon.
Everyone look, it's the Lion King. Welcome, Simba. You come right on time.
Hey, guys. It looks like we're all here. Let's go.
Let the creature go from broken sea. Let's hear in the herd and on the wing. On the wing. It's gonna be King Simba's fine. Simba's fine has been. Oh, I just can't
Let's settle down. For the last time, I want quiet. Thank you.
Maestro, if you please. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. Hey, Popo, what are you doing over there? My little legs can't make it down off this clock. Oh, gee, that's too bad. Guess I gotta do a solo. Hakuna Matata. Ah, what's going on here? What are you doing? Well, this stinks. Sorry. No, not you, Popo. They're ruining my big number. Oh, they're so cute. Cute? Look at them. They're picking plugs off each other. Boy, darn. Come on, everybody. You know the words. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. Ain't no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. That's our motto. What's a motto? I don't know. What's a motto with you? Here they go again. Hey, what are you monkeys doing? Why are you packing up? We're about to do a snappy Songs of the South Seas medley. Hello? Get back here. We're not done yet. We got at least another 3 hours of material left. Now just put all this stuff back and we'll get on with the... Hey, Maestro, what's with that music? Something tells me this ain't the floor show. Hey, what the... Hey there, big fella. Hey, nice hat. So, where you from? Let's get out of here!
I know that your powers of retention are as late as old dog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on the stairs. But we're talking kings and positions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining era is tiptoeing nearer. And where we feature, just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded. When at last I am given my dues, and injustice deliciously spread.
were once in perfect harmony with all its
The world in perfect harmony with all its living things. That, my friends, is a time for joyous celebration. For when all things exist in balance, it is then we're all connected in the great circle, the circle of life.
From the day we arrive on the planet and things start to decide, there's more to see that can never be seen, more to do that can never be done. There's far too much to take and hear, more to find that can never be found. But the sun rolling high, the sapphire sky keeps great and small, on the end is round. It's the circle of life.
And now, everybody, it's time to kick off our celebration finale.
Hey, sounds great, Simba.
Let's have a party.
Come on, everybody.
Baby, it's more than the lion sleeping tonight. What kind of sing-along do you call that?
Darling, I don't know about your warthogs, but my giraffes are right on cue.
And my elephants didn't seem to have a problem.
Whoa, I think we're being challenged. I'll tell you what, our lions and warthogs against your giraffes and elephants. Your sections will sing the rainbow waves, and we'll do the hard part.
And that part would be...
Be absurd.
That's right. All of our lions and warthogs will sing the high part.
And all of our giraffes and elephants will sing the rainbow waves.
But who will sing the melody?
Step aside, out of the way, professional artiste coming through. Me, 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 me. Excuse me, my human friends. I guess that leaves me to sing the melody. So, if you're finished with all the talking, can we start already?
All right, Timon. Let's take it from the top.
Thank you. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
We are mama where. We are mama where.
So, what do you say? Who won?
I think it's pretty clear. I think the giraffes and elephants won.
It's pretty clear, all right. Pretty clear that the lions and the warthogs won.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it's time to finish the song. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hush, my darling, don't worry, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
decades of denial. Yes, you know I came undisputed. Respect is saluted. They see for the wonder I am. It's my teeth and ambitions I've been being prepared.
Come on, man, reach all the balcony. And all the way, it's gonna be surprise for me. Oh, I just can't wait to be free. Come on, just can't wait to be free. You know I can't wait to be free. Whoa.
Wasn't that fun? We got in there. We got in right at the end. Hi, Badgerbacker. How are you? I know. Never get tired of it, right? Hi, Amusement Park Pirates. Hey, Karen, Desert Girl. Did you like it? You liked it? I know. It's cute at the beginning, too. We missed the part. They get the kids out there on the floor. They get them involved. They get them making animal sounds. And there's like a prelude to the show while everybody's, you know, kind of waiting. And it's good. It's really good. But it was fun just to see, you know, we saw most of it. I love, my favorite part is the ballerina flying and then the fire dancer. I love that. All right, we're going to take a walk. I'm going to take a walk down to Pandora because I want something down there. I want something that they have that I like to eat. It's a little bit of traffic coming out of the show. It is a good show, Mari, isn't it? We didn't have the best of seats, but you know what? We can't be picky. They were gonna ask We were going to even be higher up, and I asked her if I could have that little end there. She said sure, but we had like a real tall person. You just never know, you know. So, but I did the best I could, trying to get you the most of the show and get around somebody's head. Hi, Michaelandria. How are you? I have to have a little music when I stream. That's why I love going to see the piano players. I like the shows. Magical Friendship Fair, even in the Magic Kingdom. I've been really loving the Main Street Philharmonic. They've been playing. They're so much fun. It's just like in the summertime, it's really hard to stream those two things because there's no shade and the phone tends to overheat. You know, it tends to get real hot, so you gotta be careful. This is such a pretty walk right here. You have the water down here, walking over the bridge, and all the green here. I've been like looking for signs of that freeze. Like here's a little bit, like this is, you know, this has had it, this plant here kind of dead, but it looks like this one too, but it looks like they did clear out a good bit of the stuff that just got like frostbite. For a while their animal kingdom had so many damaged and dead plants in it after that unexpected cold. But it's looking good now. You can see the leaves like moving, the trees moving. There's a breeze here that's just spectacular. I can hear the birds back here. I think they pipe some of that in, but still sounds really good. Well, thanks for watching my concerts, Karen. We've got another one tonight and one tomorrow night. Hi, Shaldisna. How are you? Welcome in. Now you're going to hear the sounds of Pandora. I think my favorite 3 concerts so far have been ABBA, Berlin, and Sunday Commodores concerts. Those were my 3 favorites. The Hooligans are good too. The Hooligans are always good. I like the Hooligans better at an Epcot than I did at Disney Springs because they didn't have the girl with them at Disney Springs. She was good. She had a good voice. I think she had those red pants and those great boots on. Oh, David T. You know, I love that. I love that show in Liberty Square. I say that so often when I stream them, when I'm walking by that. I really miss the Muppets. There was so much, I mean, it was a funny show, but there was history in it. There was real lesson there for the kids, you know. And especially if they saw it repeatedly, you know, my kids remembered all of that. I do miss it. It would be so nice if they brought that back. I don't really care where it is, but it would be nice if the show is brought back. I don't think they're going to do it though. Okay, wait a second. Here's where I want to be. Over here. I started looking around and not paying attention. So this is what I wanted to get. And then we'll sit down and try to find a seat that can chat with you while I eat it. It's called the Pongu Lumpia. Here it is.
Looks like you made your chopsticks. Thank you, Michelle.
Stay right there.
Sorry. Thank you so much. It's going on camera. Yeah. It's a start.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'm going to have the pongu lumpia. That's all. I think I'll tap my phone. It might be easier. Oh, please tap. Okay. No, I'm not entering a pin. So do I push the yellow? Do I push the yellow button? Okay. It says it wants a pin. No, I don't have a pin. No. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That was quick. That was very quick. We got it. Let's go over here and see if we can find a seat. I know it's prime time, lunchtime. Might be hard finding a seat, but we'll try.
Cheese quesadilla.
Look around over here. There's some more seating here over outside. Excuse me. I see a seat. Are you taking this? Yes? Yes. Okay. Better sit. Okay. They're taking that table, so let me just try to find one more. Excuse me, do you have a seat here? An extra seat, or are they taken? They're taken. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Sometimes you can't tell. There's like one person at a table. I'd share a table. Are y'all leaving?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Here you go. I see that. You did a great job. Thank you so much. All right, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. So we got a table. I will share with somebody because there's 4 seats at this table. Let me just turn my stream around here. There we go. All right. Here we go. You're wearing your bracelet, Sandra. That's great. I have on all my streaming bracelets too. I've been waiting to take off this jacket. I'm going to take it off right now. I have something in the pocket. Yeah, they cleaned this table off. It looks great. I'll show you what I got to eat. It's not big. And it's like under $4, and it is, I feel like it's really delicious. To me, it's like a dessert. So, here's what it looks like. I might have eaten this on stream before. It's called Pongu Lumpia. And it's right over here, right as you walk into Pandora, straight ahead. I know I got lucky, didn't I? Taking me a fan. I did. But this is something you really can't. Usually I eat with a knife and fork, even if it's like a corn dog. This is just something you can't do that with because it has filling in it. But I'll show you what the filling's like. good, Jonathan? It is good. It's hot. It's really hot, and there's pineapple in there, and there's cream cheese, but it's not like thick Philadelphia cream cheese. It's like a nice, thin, I don't know. If you like, look, I can like push it out, and you can kind of see like the consistency of it. It's really, really yummy. Jonathan must have had these before. It's my favorite thing in Animal Kingdom. My favorite thing before this was the tuna poke bowl, but they got rid of that. Here's some more pineapple, like on the outside even. Sandra, you don't like pineapple, or are you allergic? Our 2.5-year-old Macy, she's allergic to peaches, and you have to really watch because she's not old enough to realize or to read or anything if somebody hands her something, if there's to ask even if there's peaches in it. She's very allergic. Like a spring roll. You can see here, like the crust is very, like the wrapper is very flaky, like a spring roll. It's really good. It's not like thick like an egg roll. I mean, this probably should be considered a dessert. But it's gonna be my lunch. My lunch today. I might get something else. I'll probably get something else before I go, or maybe in between streams. In Epcot, I'll go over to the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Oh my gosh, I forgot about it. They have those baked beans over there with burnt tips. They are delicious. Somebody in my chat the last time I was in Regal Eagle said, "What's the burnt tips?" And it didn't dawn on me. I was thinking that was at what's the place in Disney Springs that Ron loves that has that big platter? It's a rib place, and they have barbecue there. I thought it was that place in Disney Springs, right, when you come down the Lime Grudge escalator. But no, it is over in Epcot. The baked beans with burnt tips. I'm going to get those tonight with some protein. Shirt, Myri, I didn't see it. The polite pig, that's it, Sandra. The polite pig. See, I didn't have my blueberries today to clear the brain fog yet. That's the thing when I travel, because I always have the blueberries frozen, because I read the fresh flash frozen are better for you. They preserve the antioxidants better because they're frozen so quickly. And then they have the crystals on them, like the skin might be like a little bit easier broken for them to absorb. So I buy the fresh frozen, the organic fresh frozen blueberries. But when I travel, I don't have them with me. So any brain fog I have when I'm streaming in Disney, I blame it on not having my blueberries. I need to figure out something I can do. Maybe Wendy mentioned baking blueberry muffins and putting the blueberries in the muffins. I don't know if that would work. It was windy. I was holding on to my hat on the safari. Oops. I am ready to take off my jacket though. It seems I'm noticing that my lips aren't quite in sync with my voice. Is anybody else noticing that? I noticed that. I was looking up some fixes for that. Sneaky man fan. Oh, I would never call Ron that, but that's funny. Ron's on his way to Pittsburgh. They're probably, I don't know, on the train. I don't know how they're getting to the airport. I think they might be taking the train. I'm leaving the car at the train station. I don't know if he's listening. He'll straighten me out if I'm wrong. Ron brought me home. We were both so busy yesterday. It was crazy. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I was doing laundry. I was doing mail. I was fighting with Bonvoy with Marriott. Here's what happened. So I made my reservations for tonight. Well, this was last week. I made a reservation for last Tuesday night using a free Marriott night I had. Then Ron decided that he's going to come too. So he said, cancel that reservation, get that free night put back into your account. That night's worth 35,000 points. You can use that night for up to 35,000 points. He said that it's only like 17,000 points for the night. So like you're wasting a free night. Let me use my Marriott points. I'll rebook it. We'll have late checkout, early check-in with his platinum status. I don't have that. So I said, okay. So I called the girl and I said, here's what I want to do. If I'm going to lose the free night, I don't want to do it. But if you're going to put it back in my account, can you do this all? Can you cancel mine and rebook under Ron's account? She says, no problem. I can cancel it. So I went to use my free night. We did that. It was all fine. We had a reservation. I never checked back on my app to see if my free night went in. So I went last night to make my yesterday afternoon to make my hotel reservation for tonight. Was not there. So that was a whole 45 minutes. So after we got the free night back in my account and he booked it, he says, I'm sending you a confirmation email. I'm going to stay on the phone until you see the confirmation email. I got the confirmation email and he booked it for last night, not tonight. And he couldn't believe it. He says, I know I put in there whatever today's date is, the 21st, whatever. I said, but it doesn't say that. And he looked, he says, you're right. And so we had to do a whole big process. I swear that was an hour and a half at least of my time yesterday. But anyway, we got it all worked out. And in the end, he told me the same thing. He said, well, I don't think tonight is a good use of your points tonight because you could use it for 35,000 points and tonight is a low amount of points. And I said, well, what are you recommending? He says, well, I just recommend then that you buy more points. You need like 1,000 more points for $12. And then you can just use points and not your free night. It was so confusing. So I had to go get the credit card. I had to buy the points. It was a whole deal. Hotel reservations are the worst. Badgerbacker, you won't be disappointed. I never finish anything and I always finish this. Gonna head out. Do you need a table?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Sure. That was so good. Honestly, Shell does not. I know. For all the time I spent in the hotel, it took so long. That's why Ron does them. Ron does all the reservations. He books the cruises and he does the reservations. He likes doing it. It's not my thing. Karen, I do live in Florida, but I live in South Florida. I live 2.5 hours. It just depends on the traffic, but it's usually about 2 hours, 15 to 2.5 hours from the parks. So when I come in on a Tuesday, normally I will stay overnight on a Wednesday. Sometimes I will drive back and forth. But my whole family is going to, well, the boys at least, they've gone up to Pennsylvania for the NFL draft, leaving today. My Michael left yesterday. He and our Joshua and my Jessica's husband, Charles, they went to the Pens game last night. Nikki couldn't go because he had to work. So Nikki gets done today at 2:30. I don't think he's off today. I think he's working today till 2:30. And then they have a flight. They're probably on their way to the airport now. So I just said, well, I'm not going to an NFL draft. First of all, Pittsburgh's going to be a madhouse. They're expecting way more people than the city can handle. And my Michael does have like, I think it's actually like a tent. It's like a box seat for the NFL draft where they have like their own bathrooms. They have a bar. They have food and everything. And he's entertaining customers there. And so him and Nick and the boys are going to have good seats. Ron didn't want him to, okay, there is 40-minute wait on that. No, we're not doing that. Okay, Ron he didn't want to take up one of those seats. So he's going to be meeting, actually Uncle Mike from Chad, if you recognize that name. And he's going to meet up with Uncle Mike, and they're going to watch the draft from somewhere outside the city. It'll probably be like a sports bar, you know, like a Buffalo Wild Wings or a place like that. Hey, Jean, you have twin boys. How nice. We'll do a little bit of shopping before I sign off for the day. And keep an eye out for Divine. I don't know. She might be... Sometimes she's on this path. Sometimes she's across the way. Coming up here on the left is the Nomad Lounge. The best churros in the Walt Disney World. Over here. They're fresh. Come out hot. I love those pinwheels. They have them at our Costco. They're like turkey and cheese pinwheels, little roll-ups, and you can buy those at our Costco already pre-made. It's really convenient if you're having like a lot of people over. You want just some hors d'oeuvres, like with a charcuterie board, and they're like little tiny sandwiches. Here's Nomad Lounge right here. They have a wait list on the Disney app, or you can walk up and wait list with them right there. There's inside and out. There's bar seating, indoor seating, and outdoor seating. And it's adjacent to Tiffin's, which is a sit-down restaurant. But Nomad Lounge is really good. They just took my favorite thing off the menu, though, which was the tuna poke bowl. So, Yak and Yeti is probably going to be my go-to. I like Yak and Yeti, and we're Landry's members, so when Nick's here, we don't need a reservation to get in. Okay. There we go. Ooh. It's a cute shirt, men's shirt right there. What is this? Oh, look at this Rubik's Cube. That's cute. $19.99. Autograph books. Some playing cards. They're really little. Oh my gosh, $14.99 for that little box of playing cards. What is this? Oh my gosh. This is a light up blue raspberry lollipop. So I guess you have to pull the thing out, but then I guess this lights up when you press the button, the stem. Some candy bars. Never skip a snack. Leg day. What in the heck are these? These are like squishy things. I don't know. Gummies. There they are. Park food gummies. This cup is so cute, but I just think this handle, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you can't really grab it. You can't, it doesn't, like, there's no way. I mean, it just, this is a sit on the shelf kind of thing. Let's see what's on this side. It's kind of a cute hoodie. I miss Disney. I know the shopping's good, isn't it? $69.99. I wore my Sparks. You probably saw I wore my ears and my t-shirt Sunday on the safari. I love it. This is cute, look. But Daddy, I love him. This is from The Little Mermaid. Here's This Has Been Out. This is still out. This is a Christmas shirt. I saw this. Lala had it. I loved it. $34.99. It never went to the character warehouse. Yeah, you have to tell Dean about those, Jonathan. We've had so much company lately. I haven't, like, I really enjoy watching streams when I'm home, you know, of all my friends and everything, and I just haven't, I've had company, and, you know, when company comes, like my sister was there, Ron's aunt, and cousins were there before that, like, you have to, you know, take them around and go out to dinner and show them things in there, and I love doing all that too. I just am like so behind on what's going on with my friends' channels, including Dean. Look at these. I think this is cute. This isn't even a shoulder pal. This is just a little plush. Europucha. Europucha-chan. Winnie the Pooh plushes. And then it's not just like when your company's there, but it's preparing for them, which is like, you know, cleaning more than you would normally do. making sure all the laundry's done, having some food available. This is cute. Look at that. Look at Donald's face. Oh my gosh, I love that. Look at that. See? The rhino. They're mean. And tree of life. That's really cute. I like that one. The manatee's nice too. Oh, Paul, I'll play that. I'm going to replay that. I've been missing so much. You know how much I like my sports too. I've been missing Pete's sports streams, baseball. I've been missing it. I just, like, I can't juggle. I am not a good juggler with all that. And so I just had to kind of prioritize, you know, what I could do. And like Jeff's easy typically does our dream because he's first thing in the morning. You know, Thursday nights have been iffy whether I'm able to get in there or not. I was got to listen to Steve's World last night while I was packing and doing laundry. Did not even go into Dad Builds last night because I just had stuff that wasn't done. And I don't know, it's just, you know, YouTube's not going anywhere. That's the great thing about streams, is if you miss something, you can always go back and watch. I have old streams that I cannot believe. I was just scrolling through. I was actually looking for an old thumbnail, and I had my thumbnails saved like with a date, and I didn't know what date the stream was. There's just too many of them to all look at. So I was scrolling back through YouTube Studios to see if I could find this one thumbnail, and I found it, and the date was on it that I did it, so I was able to find that thumbnail and easily then in my thumbnail file. But I could not believe how many views I got on this stupid stream. It wasn't stupid, but I mean, just like, it was old. It was 2-3 years old. So people do go back and watch, you know, and I need to do that more. I'm a chatter, so I like live. I like to be in live streams when they're live so I can chat, talk to my friends. But then I miss things. $64.99. But no matter what, family has to come first. So Layla's been busy with her cheerleading schedule, and Nick was sick with the flu for a week, and it was just everything. Wasn't that up picture nice? That was really cute. This is similar to the shirt I got, but mine was beige. This hat matches that too. I like it because it has an Animal Kingdom hat, and then it has the Mickey here. And I don't know. I don't see any strings on it. Let me see if it's adjustable. I don't even see that it's adjustable. So that would have to just fit your head. Like, it would not fit mine. It would be too big. I have to either have a string inside to pull it, or what are these? Look at these. Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. It's a pool toy. Oh, that's so cute. For the little ones. Ron just got a pass holder magnet in the mail. I thought they quit doing that, but he did. He got his pass holder magnet in the mail. He just renewed. I like that shirt right there for him. He likes black. I did get these ears. I think they're so pretty. They're the nicest Animal Kingdom ears that they're putting on the back, which is okay because my bag that I have from, I'll show it to you, from the 25th anniversary goes with it really good. So here's the bag. I have it kind of buckled, but look how cute that looks with the ears. And the fact that the back's plain, like the brown, looks really good together.
Yeah.
I would do it.
I saw that on Pete's News and merch. April and I, Paul, both love those ears. April got a pair too. This is a nice plain black hat. That's no way is that $16.99. That is not $16.99. There is no hat that's $16.99. $36.99. I don't know why that price is there, but I guarantee you that's not that price. Here they have all of the characters you can create your own headband with. The zebra stripe popcorn. Look at that. Zebra stripes. Wonder if that's chocolate. Wonder what it is. Looks like caramel popcorn. I'll tell you, that list of ingredients is so long. I just want popcorn and things added to it that I know what they are. Some jewelry. These little snap bracelets. I always look at these, I always think, oh, they're so cute, but I don't think I would like them like bouncing against my neck like that. I know there are. Isn't there a lot of things that take our money, right? I make sure that I really like something before I buy it. Like, very rarely at first glance do I buy something. I'll come back and look at it 3 or 4 times. And then if I'm like still really loving it, I'll get it. Now, I did lose out on a pair of earrings, jasmine earrings in Epcot by doing that. They haven't come back into stock yet. I knew I wanted them as soon as I picked them up. I just should have got them. I keep checking and they're not there still. But I guess I would say if you're here for a while and you see something and you have time to return it, and you'll still be here like me, I can return anything anytime. I really just should have bought the jasmine earrings because I'm here every week, and if I decided against them, well, the reason I didn't get them was because I was streaming and I wanted to come back. It was the first day of Flower and Garden. I saw them, relatively early in the day, and when I came back that evening, they were all sold out. So that's what can happen. Hi, Ron. Yeah, I'm ready to, what time is it? Oh, it's 2:10. Yeah, I'm ready. We're just doing a little final shopping run. Just a little final shopping. Just making sure I know what's all here. There's the jersey I got. Somebody said it wasn't on sale at Disney Springs. Well, it is still on sale over here in Epcot and the Magic Kingdom. $80 plus if you have a pass holder. I love that jersey. I absolutely love it. I looked at it for about 6 months and it was $99 and I said, I'm not paying that. I'll wait till it goes to the warehouse. Well, then it went down to $80 and I had 20% off of that. And so I thought, well, that's a good enough discount. Look at that pretty pink. That's like a bubblegum pink. Oh, you're talking Ron's language, Sandra. Chicken wings and hot sauce. This is the other bag I'm looking at right here for summer. I should probably just get it because there aren't too many of them around the park. I don't have a white bag. $54.99. It's cute. Wendy B has it. Angela Dizzler Dream has it. It's a cute bag. And it's a little bigger than a Loungefly, and I really love the pockets right here. It has 2 pockets here, and it has like a place for your ears here. Inside there's a quilted area inside. You can fit an actual iPad in it, or like I would put my streaming phone in that padded. You can see this nice thick pad right here. And then there's also a zipper compartment here inside. I know, Molly. Maybe I should get that on my way out today. We'll see. Ron's not commenting.
I'm not.
A lot of pastels in for spring. Look at all those pastels. Cute. That's one of my favorite shirts I have, the red thumper. That would have been cute for Easter. I have the skirt. I haven't worn it yet. I'm waiting kind of for summer. Has shorts underneath, has pockets underneath. No, Jonathan, it's really not. I found it first, and everybody bought it. I found it first. I said white goes with everything. So, you know, sometimes you have, sometimes I will have a t-shirt, and I'm like, what bag am I, what lounge fly am I going to take? I don't have anything that matches it. In that case, white matches. What's this over here? Oh, that's lilac. Yeah, no. So the white bag is really good. Yeah, they all knew it though. They all knew white was going to be a great choice for summer. Oh. Well, had a great day in Animal Kingdom. Hope you did too. Hope you enjoyed seeing the animals. Those of you who saw the safari, we had a good safari. And I'm going to be live again at 5:15 tonight. So I'm going to say Kwaherini. See you soon again for the day. Again, we're going to have a concert tonight, Viva Latino. There should be a fun dance band. Looking forward to that. Maybe we'll do, maybe we'll taste something. I wouldn't mind getting that duck again in France, or maybe going over to the Regal Eagle and grabbing some dinner over there tonight. But anyway, come back and see me. When I end the stream, it will take you over to my next stream for tonight. Hit the like button on both this one and that one. Leave a comment if you want, and hope to see you all soon. If not tonight, I'll be in Magic Kingdom tomorrow at noon. So we'll be doing all the things. All right. Love my Caruso crew. See you all. And of course, we know Jeff's going to be live on Thursday. Steve's World was live last night. If you missed it, you can go back and watch Steve. Chris Dadbills for your late night entertainment. Bye, Ron, if you're watching. Have safe travels today. And make sure you call me when you get on the plane. Hey, DJ Krabs. All right, I'll give you something nice to look at as we're going out here. Sometimes this gimbal, I told Ron, I think I'm due a new gimbal. It has a mind of its own. There we go. Kwaherini.